take you away from it all. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call.
Call now. Hello? Hello?
Let me show you another world of excitement. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call. Let me take you away from it all. Let me take you away from it all. Let me take you away from it all.
Call now. Hello? Hello?
Let me show you another world of excitement. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call. Let me take you away from it all. The possibilities are endless. Let me take you away from it all. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call.
Call now. Hello? Hello?
Let me show you another world of excitement. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call. Let me take you away from it all. Let me take you away from it all. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call.
Call now. Hello? Hello?
Let me show you another world of excitement. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call. Let me take you away from it all. Let me take you away from it all. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call.
Call now. Hello? 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 Hello?
Let me show you another world of excitement. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call. Let me take you away.
Welcome back, everyone, to News with Norbeez. And I caught you off guard today. I saw you with your chonies down. Yeah, that's right. We went live and didn't even promote it. Okay, and that's the way we're going to do it. Spontaneous. It could be a Tuesday. It could be a Monday. It could be a Thursday. You just never know. We may just catch you with your chonies down every time. So anyways, other than that, let me go ahead and give a shout out. You know what? It's not even a shout out. Well, yeah, a shout out. First of all, to my team that helps me. They work around the clock, and you know what? The flyers, everything. I just want to thank my team. That's the shout out. Okay, but also want to give a shout out to the LA Fools, the IE Fools, and the Raider Fools, and also to everybody on the live chat, everybody who like, comment, subscribe, everybody who's here to have a damn good time. This is where you get your news from an unprofessional perspective, okay? This is ghetto news with Norbeez, okay? Other than that, rest in peace to Christy Alley. We'll get a little bit more into that later. And rest in peace to Mills Lane. And in the words of Mills Lane, Norbeez. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
What's up? I am great. On a Tuesday, the news is it's hot right now.
The news is hot. The ghetto news is hot.
The ghetto news is hot. We're with the current news. What's happening? What's getting wild? What's odd? What's funny? What's interesting?
Yeah. See, the way you're going to get your news here is like on the news, they'll say, today, two gentlemen walked into the liquor store and they held it up. Now, these two dumb motherfuckers walked in there with fake guns.
Yes.
You know, and then the guy behind the register pulled out a real gun and shot both of them motherfuckers.
We don't sugarcoat it. We don't try to make anything seem,
bogus. There's already enough podcasts out there like that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, first and foremost, I know it's barely Tuesday. It might be a dumb question, but how's the week treating you so far?
So far, so good. I mean, we got a little rain, which is kind of cold.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to always think that King Kong was pissing. I don't know why I thought that.
I would have thought Godzilla.
No, King Kong. Okay, now if King Kong fought Godzilla, who do you think will win?
Oh, it's Godzilla.
I think King Kong. Well, no, because Godzilla will probably burn his ass.
Yeah, probably burn his ass.
And then he'll have his little son.
Yeah.
Gazuki, was that his name? Gazuki?
What was it?
I think it was Gazuki. He spit the little circles.
I forgot. I want to say Junior. Just Junior.
Okay.
Well, it's funny. I saw this one meme about, because they actually did a movie of Kong versus Godzilla. And then there was this one meme of this gorilla that's telling a crowd of people, look, guys, this guy's literally a god that breathes fire, atomic fire. You know, this guy's indestructible. I'm just a gorilla. But if you guys believe I can do it, I'll give it a go.
Right. Well, you know, Godzilla had that fiery breath, just like a bunch of you people out there. Anyways, all right, let's jump right into it.
Okay.
First and foremost, again, I want to say rest in peace to Christy Alley.
Yes.
And also to Mills Lanes. But let's get into the Clearwater PD. Go ahead.
Clearwater PD. This is a story straight out of Florida. Florida man had sex with a dog in front of people. And he also damaged property tax. Well, they caught this man. His name is Chad Mason, 36 years old.
A white guy?
White guy.
Of course.
With a mean old Edgar haircut, Edgar fade.
So he was having sex with a dog. Did they at least say what the dog's name was?
They didn't say the name of the dog. They did say the type of dog it was. It was a golden doodle. A golden doodle dog.
He took the doodle.
He definitely took the doodle.
Wow. So finish before I tap in.
This happened on a Sunday. On a Sunday afternoon.
On a Sunday afternoon. Okay. First and foremost, what the fuck possesses a man to have sex with a fucking dog, bro?
Okay, apparently this guy was taking out the dog for a walk. Might have been his job. But for some reason, he just went into a weird psychotic moment. He said, you know what? His golden doodle is looking very doodly. Delicious. And he just happens to be in this neighborhood where, there happens to be a church there. I get it. And
in front of the church.
The church is getting a really bad rap. People are really using that place for a lot of sick stuff. We talked last week. They had a threesome, right? Inside the church. Now this guy's putting on some bestiality show in front of the church.
And people are watching.
Yeah, at this point, the churches might well start renting space.
You know, okay, here's my thing. Did that dog file for sexual assault?
You know, they might. It might have a part 2 movement going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I know some other dog that filed for no. But anyways, but yeah, But okay, again. So it must have been a small dog.
I can imagine it was a small dog.
So this was where doggy style came from, then.
I like to believe that's probably where it came from. That's where it all started. But yeah, this dude. Did
he get arrested?
He did get arrested. They arrested him.
Can you imagine going to court and you stand before the judge? All right, what's he in here? And he looks at it, the judge, and he goes, "Fucking a dog." How do you explain that away, Norbert? If you're that guy.
Wait. Ask me the question again.
Okay.
Ask me the question.
So now you stand before me. I'm the judge. All right, Your Honor. Everybody stand. Okay. Norbert got arrested Sunday for fucking a dog. The fuck's going through your mind?
I plead the fifth. Nah. I mean, I'm in front of a church. I say no offense, but I think I could push the Holy Spirit was in me. No offense again.
Why
no
not the
offense.
satanic spirit? You know.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a satanic fan, so I don't even think that thing exists. But
Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on, my dog.
all right, let's go. Okay, so the next story we had was which is something I really believe is definitely a what do you call that? Human rights violation.
Okay,
Human rights violation. I like to think that this story definitely is one of those. Recently, as of I want to say this month, Indonesia passed a law to ban premarital sex. Anyone caught having sex before they get married could get up to 1 year in jail.
Damn.
That's it.
A whole country. You get 1 year if you bang without being married.
Now, do you think that's fair?
No, come on.
Okay. Oh, hey.
You can't buy the wait. What's that phrase they used to say, or they still say? You can't buy the milk without trying to. You can't buy the cow without trying the milk.
I don't know. Is that the way they take? You can't buy the milk schooler without the milk or whatever. Okay.
Go to jail for doing it again.
Yeah, 2 years.
There goes
Yeah.
another year. Yeah.
Okay. What about head? That they mentioned that in the
I
you
see
know
where
the fine.
you're going Amish on this one.
The fine print.
I like where your head's at because that's true. That's probably the loophole out of this.
Exactly.
Which-
So now, when they say like sex, are we talking about? See, I'm a very specific guy.
Yeah.
Is it in the coochie or in the butt, or does it make a difference?
I don't. No, it's always the coochie.
Okay, what about a jerk off? Can you go to jail for that?
No, I don't. As far as I know, no. That's not.
So
one
a couple
those
of
things.
wiggles is not that bad.
No. A couple handy here, a handy there. No. I think that you're okay with that. I think they just don't want the dick and pussy. That's it.
Okay, all right.
Anything else goes out. So, like you said, like I said, Amish.
And this is Indonesia.
Yeah, Indonesia. You know, have you ever heard that the Amish, when they have sex, they actually cover the woman gets covered in a blanket with a hole in it.
With the hole in it.
Yeah, and then the husband actually, puts it in through the hole.
So you're gonna have a wet ass blanket.
You're gonna have a wet ass. Well, I mean, I don't know how wet you can.
It's like
do
it's like you're
that.
boning a ghost.
Well, I mean, it's low key like one of those. What do you call it? those glory hole kind of
Damn.
theme right there? No,
Have you ever went to one of those?
No, I have not.
Don't lie. Don't lie. The
Has
glory
anybody
hole.
out there?
Yeah. Do they even have those in the States, bro?
You know what? I don't know. Do you recall seeing any in the restroom by any chance?
Not anymore.
No? Okay. All right.
So,
I guess not. It's probably a
You know
thing
what?
of the past.
You can make your own glory hole and go to stand at the swap meet. You know what I'm gonna do? A kissing booth.
Holy. When was the last time somebody ever tried that? That was something that they used to do like
a kissing
in
booth.
fairs or
Yeah, for
school
like
fairs.
50 cents, and you go
Scam session.
Tacos de lengua.
Dang.
So, all right. So no more waikiki and sneaky between the
Dude, but
cheeky.
that's a whole ass country though. Indonesia, you can't. No
You're
more.
gonna have a bunch of horny bastards.
You are. Well, I think that's the thing.
But are they trying to push marriage?
They're trying to push more morals. They want people with morals because they don't want people just banging here, banging there. I guess they take religion really serious over there.
But you know what Indonesia is a lot though? A lot of Muslims.
Really?
Yes. Look it up, you guys. I'm not lying to you.
Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. They're pretty strict when it comes to
Yeah, they're very, very
their
strict.
women and
Yeah.
how
Now,
much
do you think they're gonna obey?
No. It's like prohibition.
Okay.
Then you can see a lot more swinger clubs up in.
Oh, okay. Now, do you think that could ever work here in the United States?
Not hell no.
Sex is too much money
Well, you
here,
know
bro.
what?
Sex is too much money. Let's be
The
honest.
Amish can kind of put
The
it off.
Amish, come on, pal.
Have you seen those guys build a house? It's crazy.
So what? I seen Mexicans build a house,
Now, we
and they're not
build
Amish.
pyramids.
And all you got to do is give them a 12-pack. So
They will build it. Yeah.
yeah, but they drink while they work.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? And in the words of Joe Rogan, is what he said: nobody works harder than the Mexican.
Nope.
So
Facts.
Okay, so facts. Okay, let's move on. Indonesia, no sex.
That's bad. I hope that gets overturned. It should get overturned. That's a crime.
See, now,
against
if that happened
humanity.
here in the U.S., Trump will never be able to grab her by the pussy.
Damn.
All right, so what's next on the menu?
All right. Let's see. We're gonna go with. Give me 1 second. Let me look at my notes here.
I know we had one about we're not going to get into the Kanye Alex Jones yet, but we had one more before that one.
We're definitely gonna jump on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. It was were we gonna go into the musician guy, right?
The musician guy.
The,
Oh, let's go into that guy. Who in the hell is that guy? Have you guys heard that song?
I think he already has an album already.
For real?
He's probably got an EP coming out.
Now, do you
soon.
think that's a hit?
You know what? Honestly, no. Somebody that loves music, hell no.
Like, isn't it funny that we don't even remember the lyrics? We just remember.
But that's one of the key parts of selling, right? You want to have that one part locked into.
Do you know any of the
people's head.
lyrics? Do you know any of the lyrics?
No. I mean,
Alex, do you know any of the lyrics?
I mean, I could guess. I could.
Go ahead, give us a couple of lyrics. Drop a couple of bars. That's it?
I can't remember no more.
Well, I
Damn.
mean, he's talking about mostly sex, like, oh, hey, I want to put my in her. Let me put my eat it all my something like that.
Now, can you imagine him performing at an arena, 14,000 people, and the whole people are saying,
Oh yeah, he's gonna go to Kansas. He's gonna sell out a freaking arena with that shit.
fuck.
Oh, well,
What's the name of the artist anyways, bro? What's the name of the
I
artist?
don't even know, dude.
Boyfriend wannabe.
Boyfriend wannabe.
Boyfriend wannabe.
That's a long ass name.
I would have just named myself. That's what I would have said, bro.
I mean, BWB. I don't know.
Now, is it trending right now? Like, is it? What I'm saying is it trending? Like, is it blowing up on YouTube? Like, are the views up there?
Man, he's gonna be like Jenny 69. Shout out to the IE for producing that.
Okay, go ahead.
It's like a TikTok hit or something.
Oh, it's one of
We're
those.
using it in their TikTok video.
Okay, I'm gonna post it up tomorrow on my page. Okay, let's jump right into it. Let's jump butt naked right into it with Kanye West was just recently, not once again, but on Alex Jones' podcast.
Yes.
Podcast, which is on his page, correct?
Yeah, it was almost like a 3-hour session.
And I remember Alex Jones kept saying, "Yeah, we can go 4 hours if we want. We can go 4 hours." You know, here's my thing, bro. Here's where I found it disrespectful.
Yeah.
Kanye West goes on there and he wears an entire mask, like
Yeah.
a all black mask,
Yeah.
all black gloves, and that's the way he does the whole interview.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex Jones is there and he's asking them questions and they're going back and forth or whatnot.
Yeah.
Here's my thing, bro. Where he lost me was when he started saying stuff that he loved Hitler.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of things I love. He was like, I love
the
it.
Nazis.
Love the Nazis.
Yeah, that's what
I love
He
Hitler.
was really going on that. I mean,
And Alex Jones was like, well, you know, because Alex Jones looks like the cowardly lion from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I don't like him. I think he's a bad guy. No, I just love Hitler.
And he's on this whole hippie, kind of vibe where like he loves everybody also.
Yeah, I love the Nazis. I love the Jews. Jesus is king. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty. And you could tell that it was bothering Alex Jones because, like he said, he had a grandfather that was in war, and that it was specifically that war where he would say, hey, the Nazis are bad. I know that for a fact because my grandpa was in it.
Right. Well, here's my thing. You guys go watch the interview, okay? Because they're saying that day it broke the internet.
Yeah.
If you guys think I'm misquoting what Kanye said, go look at the interview.
Yeah.
Did he or did he not say I love Nazis, I love Hitler?
Oh yeah, he said that.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. At this point, I think most of America loves the Nazis.
Okay.
By that, let me clarify. When you look at NASA, everybody loves NASA. They love the rocket. They love the spaceships.
Right.
That whole organization was built by Nazis. If anybody looks up, I think it was Project Paperclip. We hired all the Nazis to build our technology. We took their engineers, we took their science, and we adopted them into our system.
Yeah.
I don't see one Jewish person batting an eye like, why are you guys keeping NASA around? That's basically Nazis.
Right.
You're never going to see that because the one thing I would say about the Jews is they know how to stay in their lane.
They know how to stay in the lane. They know how to make their money, bro.
Yeah. Because
No.
they're not going to talk shit about the government that helps them get rich.
Okay. And this has nothing to do with Nazis, but this has to do with Germany. Okay. When I worked in Compton,
Yeah.
at the warehouse, Ralph's warehouse, was owned by Kroger.
Yeah.
They laid off a lot of people, and I'm gonna tell you why they laid off a lot of people. Everything goes by seniority. So if
Yeah.
you've been there a year and a half, or whatever,
Okay.
you know why they laid them off? Because they were replaceable. Here's what they were replaceable with: a machine. It's called automation.
Yeah.
Okay. When you're an order selector, for those of you who don't know, you drive around with an electric pallet jack with 2 pallets,
Yeah.
and then you pick orders. You have a headset that tells you where to pick, what to get, what not.
Oh, okay.
They got a machine that did that.
Damn. They
So they
replaced-
were, yeah, and you know who did it? Germans came from Germany and built that. We use their technology, okay? But what I'm saying is that when Kanye was saying, I love Nazis and I love Hitler, he was referring to those people.
Oh, yeah.
He was referring to the people that did this to the Jewish people.
Yeah.
You know, and then he was, did he say anything about the Holocaust? Like it wasn't all true? I don't recall. That's why I'm
I
asking.
don't recall him speaking on the Holocaust. I do recall. Actually, you know what? I take that back. They did talk something about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
But Alex Jones was referring to something about the UK working with the Nazis and creating that story. Something like that. You guys could go back and watch that podcast, because I think they say Alex Jones said something along the lines where the British were actually helping the Nazis in creating the story.
Okay. I'm going to drop a fun fact on all you guys, okay? Fun fact. You heard of all of Latin America, all of Mexico
Yeah.
has heard of Don Francisco, correct?
Yes.
Don Francisco.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you this. It's not a trick question, because I finally got it right about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Everybody's heard of Don Francisco. Do you know what nationality he is?
Nationality? I think he's from the U.S., isn't he?
Well, people will say he's from Chile.
Yeah,
okay.
people would say he's from there, but I
Okay.
think originally he's from here.
You're on the right track, but do you know where his parents are from?
I want to say Israel.
Okay. You're actually close. Very close, okay? No, you're actually there. Okay. A lot of people don't know that Don Francisco is Jewish.
Oh yeah, yeah, I knew that for a long time now.
Yeah, and you know, I believe it was his father or his mother that was in the Holocaust.
Yeah,
Okay. He was raised in New York. He went to Chile and saw, because he went into television business
Yeah.
Here in New York.
Yeah.
He saw how to run it.
Yeah.
When he went over there to Chile, he said that Chile was 10 years behind the technology that New York had. So he figured, let me take the technology that I have here and take it over there.
Yeah.
And that's how he fucking blew up. He was
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, he was.
Now, Oprah actually interviewed him, and he actually brought out, of course, they were in frames. He keeps it at home, not to show off, but to share how I believe it was either his mother or his father, but he brought out their shirts with the
wow.
Star
Yeah,
of
the
David.
number, yeah.
They were
Yeah.
in the Holocaust, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. So he learned Spanish,
Yeah.
went to a totally different country,
yeah,
and they love him.
yeah. I mean, he was smart because he had a charisma.
Yes.
He had
yes.
charisma
A
and,
lot like me.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because I always tell people Hollywood needs more of me.
yeah.
They
of
just don't
course.
believe me. Anyways,
But yeah, that was an interesting fact when I found out he was Jewish.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this dude's actually a Jewish guy. I always thought he
yeah,
was
from Chile, Chileno.
or at least Cuban.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now here's the crazy part about the Holocaust, and I want you guys to listen to this, okay? Most people deny the Holocaust.
Yeah,
I believe it happened, okay? But here's the crazy part. I noticed that when people, when they talk about Jewish people, they'll say, the Holocaust never happened. The Holocaust never happened. And then when they want to threaten the Jews, you know what to say? It's going to be worse than the Holocaust.
yeah.
What the fuck? Like,
And I'm going to inform people there was a much worse Holocaust than the Holocaust. I mean,
I understand.
You know,
Yeah.
the Native Americans of these lands here were completely genocide. They were wiped
but
out the
nobody
map.
wants to talk about that,
Nobody wants to
Norbert.
talk about that. Nobody
Only on
cares.
News of Norbeez.
Yeah, exactly. News with Norbeez, you're going to hear people say genocide was committed on these lands, and nobody has apologized for it yet.
No, nobody, bro. As a matter of fact, the spotlight is on somebody else, you know, because they're crying out. And many of us aren't saying anything. Okay. So my thing is you have to let your voice be heard. You have to say something.
Of course.
You know, you have to say something.
I think it's the right time for our people to start speaking up on this. I mean,
Yeah.
you could kind of see it now on a more mainstream level where there's an uprise.
Yeah.
From here to Chile, if you look closely, you'll see there's an uprising happening.
Okay. Okay. So, pinche este culero Kanye, and he's still going to run for 2024, correct?
Yeah, and he might have a shot if he's working with Elon. He might have a shot.
I don't think Elon likes his ass right now.
You
because
know what?
he booted him off of Twitter, didn't he?
He did, but he has the power to bring him back whenever he wants. I like to think these two are playing mind games.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean,
My mind's playing tricks on me.
I tell everybody, Elon is the most dangerous guy out there because he has complete control of an algorithm, which is Twitter.
Yeah.
This guy can tell millions, hundreds of millions of people what to think.
Bro, that guy's got an ugly ass body. If you guys Google Elon Musk, like at the beach, he was wearing some Speedos and his fucking chest looked like a turkey.
Yeah.
Like it looked terrible. Like he looked terrible. I'm like, with all that fucking money, and then you're over here looking like a fucking turkey with white legs. Like that shit.
Well, he's got a nerd body. That's what you refer to as a nerd body.
Well, it looks like a fucking turkey, homie. So that's all. Anyways, so now, was there anything else worth mentioning on the Alex Jones interview with Kanye?
Aside from him going nuts and him making Alex clear out his thing, let's see, what else?
Oh, Netanyahu. Oh, when he put out the net and then the Yahoo.
Yeah, because Alex Jones acted surprised that happened.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, somebody had to put the Yahoo and the net under the desk.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
How did he hide?
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
is, I mean, just to clarify, Netanyahu, that's the prime minister of Israel.
Correct.
That guy's been in power for like 30 years, I think.
Now, I will say this, and people may criticize me, and maybe I'm not up to date, but I never heard anybody complain about him other than Kanye.
Oh, well, no. I mean, you're not going to hear anybody here because he's part of that whole beast of news media.
Okay.
You're not going to hear anybody talk bad about him.
But why do we hear people talk bad about Trump when he was in office?
Because he doesn't have that kind of power.
But Trump was the most powerful man in the world.
You can imagine, Netanyahu is the equivalent of Putin. I don't know if you're familiar with Putin's
Yes.
reputation, the super spy.
Okay, no, I didn't. What, you have a drone or something?
No, he's known as the super agent. This
Okay.
guy was in the U.S. for like 15 years, just infiltrating us, getting information. Nobody knew who he was. He was the head of the KGB. He was their number one guy to go all around the world and, learn about the world. I mean, this guy spent like 5 years in Africa.
Wow.
Just teaching Africans how to like grow crops and also learning about the land. Remember, he's a super spy, so he's going to help you, but he's also going to help himself.
Of course.
This is why he's in power. He's been in power for so long.
He's in a build with you, but still bricks.
Yeah. But that's why Netanyahu has the exact same power. Netanyahu could be known as the creator of a super spy agency.
Okay.
This guy, I mean, even the Mexican president, when somebody leaked out the information that his company was collecting, even the Mexican president's information was in there.
No shit. All his text messages and emails.
Yep.
All his dirty chony laundry.
Israel was spying on the Mexican president, AMLO. And it's a trip because not only him, but other
Is that all we do?
leaders.
Spy on each other and shit?
Well, I mean, the more you have on somebody, the more, what do you call it? Leverage. The more leverage you have.
Damn. I just hope Miss Pac-Man never turns president. Shit. She's got shit on everybody. Anyways.
Always waiting to use which card you can, right?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's keep it pushing.
All right.
All right. So, go ahead.
So you're gonna start getting blackmail from different numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, friends. So we got that, and then did you want to talk about everybody else in entertainment right now? Everybody that passed away, Chris Alley.
No, we'll get into that a little bit later.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't want to dampen the mood right now, but let's keep it going.
All right. So following the
No, hold on. I'm going to read a comment. Somebody put, Tony doesn't know current world affairs news, but first century education, the Bible. Yes. Okay, let's keep it pushing.
So let's dive into the 10-year-old boy from Wisconsin.
Oh shit!
Let's dive into that.
No, dive into it. This one fucked me up, you guys. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me see. Let's get this story right here. There is it. All right, so 10-year-old boy from Wisconsin is charged as an adult for shooting his mother over an Amazon order of a VR headset.
Okay, so this 10-year-old boy shot his mother because she didn't buy him this headset so that he can play video games, correct?
She wouldn't let him buy it.
Okay, so, but she'll let him buy a gun? And I'm not trying to be sarcastic here, bro, because where in the hell did he get the gun from?
Well, here's the thing. The mom is a carrier.
Oh.
But she has the gun locked up. But the boy is a smart boy, so he figured out the combination, or the mom gave it to her. Who knows? Either way, he went in there, he unlocked it, took it out, and just shot his mom in the head.
Shot his mom in the fucking head.
Yep. Shot his mom. And
because she wouldn't let him buy.
No.
So that means he had the money?
I guess he had the money, privilege.
For a fucking a headset.
Yeah.
To be able to play video games. Is this where we're at today?
It's a crazy world, man. I mean, this kid, and you know what the crazy part is that he got his headset.
Wait, after?
Yeah, he got his headset. It got delivered because he ordered it. I mean, once he killed his mom, nobody was there to tell him no.
Okay, so he got it. How did they find out about his mom? Was like a day later or two? Or?
Yeah, because they noticed the mom wasn't responding to anybody, but they noticed that the kid was still
going in and out, I guess. And TV blasting.
And that's when somebody called the cops. I think it was the sister that called the cops that found the mom dead already. And it's crazy because when the cops finally got the kid, and they asked him, what happened? Oh, I was just playing with my mom, and, I shot her. I didn't mean to kill her. But.
And now, okay, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Okay. Did he go to court? Has he been sentenced or anything yet?
As far as from what I've seen, they are in court, and they are pushing to run the court as an adult. Run him as an adult.
That's the kid that I really. He's a black boy, correct? Right?
You know what? His ethnicity was
because the reason why I bring that up is because I saw on the news that they had a young boy handcuffed, and they said they were trying him as an adult. So this may be a different case.
This may be a different case. This is in Milwaukee, so I would have to go and check out where that one. Because honestly, I thought he was white.
Okay, no, because I know on TV, they had a black boy, and they were saying, I think either he was 13 years old or something like that, and either he killed a family member, whether it was his mother or his father or whatnot, but it was for something silly like that, and they tried him as an adult, bro.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this, and this is where we open up a conversation.
Yeah.
And you said how old that kid was?
He was. Excuse me. He was.
I think you said 9 or 10.
I think I said 10.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a 10-year-old boy. 10 years old.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Do you believe, as somebody looking from the outside in, that kids like that should be tried as adults?
It's a 10-year-old boy. I don't believe they understand the concept of life and death.
Right.
And injuries and fatal injuries. They don't really understand. At the age of 10, I mean, shit, I don't even remember what I was thinking at the age of 10.
Alex, what do you think? Do you think that a 10-year-old boy should be tried as an adult?
Well, they have to evaluate him first to see where he's at mentally, because some kids develop more. They could be smarter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to see a kid in jail, but at the same time, it's like, isn't he a danger to the public? He would kill his mom.
No, very, very true.
He's already done it once. Wouldn't it be easy for him to do it again if he just got mad at somebody?
At this point, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, what do you think? You think the jury would convict him? 10-year-old boy?
Yes.
Wow.
Because look he did it maliciously, bro. I mean, look at what he killed her for.
And he didn't even report it. He got his VR and started playing while his mother's body was like somewhere in the home. That's dark. That's super
Very,
dark.
very fucking dark, bro. Because she's just laying there. He's eating, going to sleep.
Well, I didn't know that there's actually what would you call it? There's actually certain symptoms, certain things that tell a psychiatrist that a child is completely emotionless, meaning that life and death really means nothing to them, and they will hurt somebody, but not because they want to, but because
They wouldn't think twice about
they
it.
wouldn't think twice about it. There's actually a thing where they actually lock up the kid if they get that diagnosis. They get locked up without even committing a crime.
Wow.
Yeah. I forget the name of it, but there is a diagnosis where if they find out the kid has these things, they pretty much lock him up. None. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
What's on the menu, Norbeez?
All right. So we're talking about boys. We could go with another Florida story.
Okay, tell me.
This
Florida's like been trending lately.
Florida is crazy, man. They don't fuck around with that meth and the sex and the fucking. I can see why old people go there to retire.
Shit, OJ's over there.
Is he?
OJ lives over there.
That makes sense. I mean, considering the stories we're getting out of there, makes a lot.
It makes sense, yeah.
All right, so a Florida man fatally stabs his mom because she never pushed him to be a man.
Okay.
Says he would do it again if he had to.
Okay. Okay, Florida.
Florida's fucking-
Okay, can you repeat that again?
Yes. What the stars are all. Florida man fatally stabs mom because she never pushed him to be a man.
She never pushed him to be a man, but he was man enough to stab her.
Yeah. But and then we're going back to that whole mentality, like why would you kill your mom?
Yeah,
that reason.
okay, but you know what? That's somebody that has been detached from their parents. Like, their parents mean absolutely nothing. Okay, this is the first generation, I'll be honest with you. Maybe some of you guys are like that. I don't know. But this is the first generation where I've seen where the kids, when I say kids, teenagers, maybe even in their 20s, have called out their parents to throw fucking blows.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Dad, me and you some putazos, okay?
You know what is it? You know who started that? I don't know if he started it, but I started seeing more of that afterwards. I don't know if it was that guy Bam Margera.
No.
He did that show with that what do you call those guys that did the stunts on MTV?
Oh, Jackass?
Jackass, yeah.
Okay.
So this guy will go in, with Steve-O. He will go inside his dad's room and start swinging at him. Blah, 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 blah.
Just for like shits and giggles.
Yeah, just for shits, just for the show. He will go inside his dad's room while he's sleeping, and he would just start stomping at him. And everybody would laugh their ass off because his dad was like, leave me the fuck alone. But he was a big guy.
Right.
When he had to, he would just grab Bam and just fucking toss him like a rag doll.
Who the fuck's Bam?
That's the Bam Margera. The guy, Bam Margera.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
I never watched that show. The only one that I know is that midget.
Oh, yeah.
I never watched it. I know it. I wouldn't watch a show called Jackass.
But ever since that was happening, it was on MTV.
Of course, yeah.
So, a bunch of other kids started watching that.
Yeah, I know. I remember somebody told me that one of the guys shoved a Hot Wheel up his fucking ass. Remember, supposedly?
God damn.
And then that fucking midget will kick himself in the forehead. Like, what the fuck?
So I want to say that's when that started trending, where
See, but like
kids
today-
are okay beating on their.
Yeah, I'm beating up on their parents. Like, what the fuck? Bro, I wouldn't even curse in my house. As a matter of fact, I feared my mother more than I did my father, bro.
Yeah.
So I don't understand this whole generation of, fuck you then, punk. Let's go outside talking to your dad like that.
It's what's on TV. I'm sorry to say, but some of that shit is true. Some of these kids get influenced by that.
If you look at cartoons, like family cartoons, when I say family cartoons, like Family Guy, Simpsons, okay? Yeah. And then you look at like TV shows, if you really look at it, for years they've been doing this. The man is always the idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I mean...
The man is always the idiot.
It's true.
And usually the woman runs the house.
Yeah.
And the kids talk to the parents any way they fucking want to.
Yeah.
So kids grow up seeing that and they can tell their mom, bro, I've seen kids tell their parents, fuck you.
Yeah, I've seen that. You see that one kid that slaps his mom?
No.
It's an old ass interview on I forgot what show, but I want to say Phil Donahue. I don't know, but this kid's like saying, "Shut up, mom," slaps her.
Wow.
I mean, it's not funny, but when you see it, it's kind of funny. But that's just but you're right. You know, most of the times it's all influence wrong, and mostly men are the ones that are looking stupid now.
You know. Okay, remember that on Phil? Cash Me Outside. How about that? That girl just needed to get her fucking ass whooped by her parents, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at her now. Like, she's got millions. Fucking old ass perverts waited till midnight till she turned 18. And she made over 55 million on OnlyFans page, bro. And she had just turned 18.
You know who tuned out after she turned 18? Guess.
I don't know.
I don't want to go there.
Who tuned out?
Who tuned out after she turned 18?
Is he from Texas? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one.
All right. Let's see. Okay, well, this is something that some news from New York. Actually, I think these two are from New York, which is they're dark stories, but they're getting updates. I think New York had this one serial killer known as the Torso Killer.
The Torso Killer.
The Torso Killer, known given that name because his victims would happen to get their heads and limbs chopped off.
Heads and limbs chopped off. So he just
left the torso.
Fuck.
The Torso Killer. Anyway, they already locked this guy out. He's been locked up.
Okay.
But in recent news, because somebody decided, you know what, this guy, I'm pretty sure this guy killed more than he already said.
Yeah.
So it was a cold case fire. There's a lot, cold case fires. There's a bunch of them. And this guy went back and looked at specific murders that kind of resembled this guy's murders.
Right.
And back in the day, they didn't when they were there. They got this a long time ago, before the whole DNA stuff. So what this dude did is went back and found cases that were similar to this one. The MO.
Right.
And he actually did DNA tests on those bodies. There were things that were found. And he came up with 5 women that were connected to him.
Wow.
So recently he went back. The guy went back to court to actually admit that, yeah, he did kill those.
Okay, here's my thing. Let's just say they gave him 150 years and 3 days. Okay. Are you going to give him another 150 years?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, what's the point, right?
Yeah. It's like... I know it's for the parents to finally get some closure.
Yes.
On what happened. And I get that, and I'm all for that. But I just don't understand motherfuckers that like to do that to people, bro. Like, why?
They're the devils.
Yeah. But you don't believe in the devil.
Yeah, and that's why. And you know why? That's why I don't believe in the devil, because everybody thinks it's some sort of entity. The only devils I've ever seen in real life throughout my life are humans. People.
Right.
Specifically white people. No offense, white people, but if you look at history, you guys killed a lot of people.
We only have one, Richard Ramirez, okay?
Yeah, and I think he's like a quarter white.
Okay, I'm not. I don't support Richard Ramirez or Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, but okay, see here. Was this guy white too?
Yeah, he was white.
Fuck.
He was white.
From New York.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah, Richard. When do you think he's gonna get a show? Or you think he's not gonna get a show because he's brown?
Who?
Richard Ramirez.
Well, the Netflix shit was good, but I don't think they need to do a Dahmer on him.
A Dahmer on him?
Yeah, because you know what? He's dark. Like, the pentagrams and gouging people's eyes and shit like that.
Well, what do you think would be his line? You know how Dahmer's line is like, relax. We're just going to take pictures.
Oh, yeah.
What do you
Hell,
think?
Satan.
You think it's that one? But he's got some Mexican in it. You don't think they're going to throw a Mexican line in there?
I mean,
but that's just the people we hear about on the news.
He's going to relax. It's just a carne asada.
yeah, I mean, but we don't even fucking know if Jeffrey Dahmer ever said relax. That could have just been
It's all made up. That's what I'm
some
saying.
good dialogue.
They're not going to make something up for Ramirez.
Yeah.
What about the pozolero, man?
Yeah,
Pozolero.
Yeah, you ever heard of that guy, the pozolero?
What did he do? He used to make pozole out of people or what?
No, actually, you know what?
I've heard a pusilero.
Pusilero.
Is
Yeah.
that the same one? No.
Sí, el pusilero.
No, he used to. You know what? I think the story went that a Jewish guy showed him, or some guy from Israel came and showed him how to make the acid to dissolve bodies.
Oh, okay.
And then he was just disposing of bodies for the cartel for a long time.
Okay, let's not even get into the cartel because I don't want nobody to come looking for me.
Breaking Bad style.
Yeah.
No, but
So,
I'm just saying that, like, there's so much shit that goes on also,
Right.
apart from, like, the shit that we hear that people
Right.
do get caught for. You know?
okay. Let's keep it pushing. What
Okay.
we also got on the menu?
Let's stick it to New York stories, dark stories also.
Okay.
Because it's New York. Okay, so recently a story came out of a worker of a New York City shelter. I think he is suing the New York shelter system of New York because he was fired. He was fired because he had made complaints months ago about a certain person that was in the program.
Okay.
This person's name is Marceline Harvey, a transgender man that was once in jail for murder, but was let out.
Okay, but was he a transgender man in there?
Yeah,
Or,
in there and there, yeah.
okay.
So he was a transgender. So he had made complaints like this person's unstable, this person is making threats to me, this person, he was just trying to tell the people, the higher aboves, like, you guys need to do something about this person. But instead, he gets fired.
Because that guy was transgender.
Well, probably. That might be the reason. But you know what the worst part is? That it turned out that this person, Marceline Harvey, the transgender, murdered her roommate, or its roommate.
Okay. You know what that reminded me of? I'm picturing that white guy. Remember in, was he white?
Colorado?
Remember?
White.
It's ma'am.
Oh, it's
It's ma'am.
Yeah. That's in GameStop. That's in GameStop.
That's what I envision. It's ma'am.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Say it one more time. We'll go outside. You know, you said it again. It's ma'am. Mind your own business. Like, what the fuck goes on with these people? Okay, so he got fired because he complained, so they got rid of him.
Yeah.
And then
a few months later,
he killed the
killed
fucking
his roommate.
room fucking mate. And then fuck. So now he's suing the job where he was work at because they didn't do nothing.
Yeah, because they fired him. He was right to have complained.
He should go deep in that fucking
But
company.
that's the thing
Straight up.
about the culture right now in society, that if we talk shit about somebody that is probably shit should be talked about them, we get punished. So we don't say anything. Like that Colorado guy that shot up that club.
I know.
He had there was already complaints that this guy had been coming around.
And then he claims that he's a what? Neither male nor female?
Yeah, he's a gender neutral.
Yeah, neither male nor female.
Yeah,
so that way they can in court, you know. But that was smart of his attorney. I would never do that, but you're gonna have to claim this because I think you can probably get away with it. You know, so
well, that's the thing. I mean, the reduced sentence because
it can't be a hate crime.
It's not a hate crime anymore.
So in other words, like I got a pee-pee, but I really don't have a pee-pee because I do not associate myself being male nor female.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, all those things that they were pushing, all those policies that they were changing for, all of it is being used against them now.
Okay.
Now that makes sense. All right, so let's bring it back to California.
Okay.
So I don't know. You want to start dark or you want to start with like some?
Fuck it. Let's start dark. We've been white all night, so let's go.
Okay, so let's go with San Francisco right now. Let's go up north. San Francisco allows police to deploy robots that can kill.
You know what? I seen somebody sent me a video of a robot walking down the street, smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice. I'm on the plane. No, but okay, but is this true, bro?
Yeah, they the board of supervisors, which a lot of you guys need to pay attention to the board of supervisors because everybody only looks at the mayor, the governor, and the city council. Nobody pays attention to the board of supervisors, even though these people have complete control of the county. They allowed this. They said, you know what, police you guys can use robots to send in bombs for people that, you know, you're too scared to go in there and get.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. And it sucks because it seems like they're making more laws to make sure they kill us quicker.
No, it's very true.
And,
Kill you and ask you questions later.
Yeah, exactly. Because, you know, let's say they do send in one of these robots with a bomb attached to it. They blow it up, but not knowing that there's an innocent person in there. They're going to blow them up too.
Yeah.
What are they going to say? Collateral damage?
No, the robot felt that his life was threatened.
I'm saying.
Let's be honest. You know, that robot cost us $10 million. You think we're going to... I don't know, bro. Fuck.
Well, they got the budgets. I think Los Angeles budget for everything, I think like 80% goes to the police department.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, but...
All right, let's keep it pushing. What's on the menu?
So, as aside from that one, this one's kind of one that... well, actually, this one, I'm glad this one happened. The LAPD actually did a good job. I'm going to give them props on this one. I don't know if you noticed that in the news, you've seen a lot of, like, kids that run inside stores, start stealing things, and start running.
They grab shit, yeah.
Yeah, they grab shit and run because they want to blame the district attorney, Gascon, for causing that. But it really has nothing to do with him. It has more to do with taxes than that guy. Anyway, the LAPD recently arrested 18 people that have committed these crimes. 18 people.
Right.
From this home. They caught them, they arrested them, busted them. So now you probably are not going to see too many of those robberies because it seems like these guys were actually running a whole program.
Oh.
And now that they all got caught, I'm pretty sure some of them are going to start ratting each other out.
Now think about this. Some people were saying as long as it's not above $500, they can't arrest them. I don't know if you remember they were saying that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was 1,000.
Okay. Whatever it was. Mm-hmm. But let me say this for everybody out there watching. Say some of these motherfuckers pull up to your parents' business and they just fucking take everything.
Yeah.
Now it's not so funny.
No, it's not.
You know, meanwhile, we'll be over here saying, let them go. You know, it's not over $1,000. Are you going to be saying that when they show up to your family's business?
Exactly. And that's facts too. But in this case, like I said, it has more to do with taxes.
Okay.
Because you got to think, if they steal $1,000, less than $1,000, that's less than $1,000. If the cop gets this person that stole that stuff, it's going to cost the taxpayer like $4,000 a day to keep this person locked up. Like, as a taxpayer, do you want to pay the $4,000?
I know, but
or just let them go for the $1,000?
You know what?
That you're not going to pay for.
And I totally get that, and I understand that. But what the fuck do we do, bro?
That's the thing, and this is where I think what they're trying to do is pretty much tell you take care of your own shit.
Okay.
And that's why you've seen recently. I think there was 3 stories out where people that came in robbing. The owners busted out the shotty.
There you go.
Boom.
Toma, puto.
And one in Vegas, these 2 kids tried to jack, I think, like the smoke shop. Fucking the owner turned back around, grabbed his shank, turned this fool around.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yup. And then while the kid, and it's a kid, it's got to be like a 16, 17-year-old. Oh my God, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. I'm dying. He just pressed him on the floor.
He just gave up.
And his fucking homie fucking bounces.
You know, look, I think the most we used to do back when we were kids was beer runs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that was maybe it. But I was never a fucking thief, bro. You know, I knew homies. Like, I'll give you one example. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and there was a restaurant, and we went to it. And everybody was there grubbing. Now, I had money.
Yeah.
My 6 other homies, you know, I don't know if they had money.
Yeah.
But I remember I said, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to the restroom. Once we were done eating, I came back and they were fucking gone.
No way.
That fucking chef had a fucking shotgun waiting for me, homie. Okay, I was maybe about 20 years old. Okay, here's what really saved me, because he could have blasted me, bro, and you know nobody would have fucking known what happened.
Yeah.
We were the only people in there eating. So what happened was, the lady came, the waitress, and I told her, did I or did I not say my bill was gonna be separate? And she said yes. So he said, pay your bill, and I did, and I left.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who those guys were? I just met them tonight. That's all I said. I didn't hang around with those motherfuckers ever again, bro, because something could have fucking happened to my ass.
Well, yeah, that whole situation where that kid got stabbed in his fucking bed and his friend just bounced.
Yeah, bro. I don't appreciate shit like that, bro. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why. That shit seems funny and it seems cool, and we're kids and we do it. But here's my thing: that's somebody's restaurant, bro.
Yeah.
Some family.
Yeah.
You know, and they were raza.
Yeah.
You know, and they fucking did. I can't get down like that, bro.
And it's hard because, you know, that's the thing we got to teach our kids. You know, we got to make sure the future doesn't grow up like that. You know, because, you know, we grew up like desperate, hungry, and then we wanted quick money because we live in a city where you go to the west side, they fucking have mansions, they have pool parties, they have house parties, and you're like, why the fuck don't I have any of that stuff? But I know a quick way to get up there, you know. Anyways, man.
Hey, did you hear about T.I. that he said that he got out of some charges by telling on his dead homie?
Damn.
Like he
Really?
Yeah, he pinned a bunch. He said that his dead homie, before he died, he said that he could, if he ever had to, you know, put anything under him, just say it was me.
Dang,
and so when he died, he caught like a case and blamed it on his homie.
Wow.
Give him a get out of jail card.
Yeah, get out of jail free card.
But he says that he doesn't think that's snitching.
Well, you know, today everybody defines everything. Everybody defines everything. Okay, look, Norbert, I'm gonna define my way of saying snitching.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Tony A's definition of snitching.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys ready?
All right.
Say that me and you, and I'll give you a small hypothetical scenario. Me and you plan to rob this liquor store.
All right.
I'm the one putting it together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the car. I got a driver. Me and you gonna walk in. Here's your fucking mask. Here's the gloves. Here's La Fusca. Here's the gun. You know.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in there. I'm gonna run behind. I'm gonna fucking grab that fucking the guy behind the register.
Yeah.
You go ahead and grab your shit.
Yeah.
Grab fucking everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna search these guys' fucking pockets. We're gonna do everything. Okay.
All right.
We do it. We get the fuck out of there. Okay. 2 days later, they raid our fucking house. They take me and you to fucking jail.
Yeah.
Okay. Tony, tell me everything. Well, you know, it was Norbert. It was his whole idea. He was the one that told me that I better do it because if not, you know, something bad was going to happen to me and my family. That is a fucking snitch, homie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely. He threw me under the bus with that one.
Yeah, exactly. Norbert's the one. Look at him. He's tougher than me. You know? Look, his voice, it really shook me up. I just want to go home. I just want to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's interesting that you would say that scenario because that's one of the things that people were complaining about, that the district attorney, Gascon, got rid of... he got rid of this one policy where
Gascon or Mamon?
Gascon, what's it called? And enhancement charges. He got rid of it. I don't know if you're familiar with that term.
Yeah. But clarify it for the people.
Well, enhancement charges are where, like, let's say you get let's say we got busted while we were stealing. Like, let's say you and me, we both had a knife in our pockets at the time.
Right.
That's automatically 5 years.
Okay.
Even though we didn't take it out or used it in the actual crime, that's an automatic 5 years because of enhancement charges. So what Gascon said is that he saw in reports that during the interrogations, the police would actually use that as a way to force somebody to rat out.
Yeah.
Because let's say they even had a gun. That's probably another 5 years. You had a gun and you had a knife on you. That's 10 years right there. They tell you know what? We caught you with the gun. We caught you with the knife. That's already 10 years right there. Yeah. If you don't tell us, you know, who else helped you or something else, you're getting 10 years for those two things.
You know, okay, first and foremost, let me say this, and I think everybody out there pretty much already knows this, okay? When you get caught and you're being interrogated by the fucking police, shut your fucking mouth.
Exactly.
Just shut your fucking mouth. You know, and that's one thing that I tell a lot of youngsters. You know what? They're not there to help you.
No.
They're not there to fucking help you.
I mean, no.
They're not going to be able to say, okay, you told us everything. You're right. You know what? Let me take those handcuffs off you. Your ride is waiting for you outside. Thank you for everything. As a matter of fact, have a donut.
Hey, tell us
No.
what we already know.
Tell us what we already know.
Yeah.
And then when somebody snitches, you know, here's the new one. I already told them what they already knew. I didn't snitch. I informed them. I just informed them.
I was just confirming everything they
Yeah.
say. Hey, they already knew it.
And then he
I was
told me to
just-
sign right here. I'm like, whatever's there, and you saw it. But I didn't say he did it. I just informed him.
Well, that's the problem. A lot of our people don't realize that, you know, you have the right to shut the fuck up.
That's it.
You have that right. If they tell you, if you don't tell us anything, well, we're going to take you, well, then take me.
Exactly, bro.
Just go with the whole thing until you, to the point where you get your lawyer. Because once you start singing and once they know they got you, they're going to pull as much as they can off of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But by that time, you should already have a lawyer.
You, you know, okay, I think today people see it as differently, but I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
I was a teenager and I got pulled in for questioning because they thought I witnessed something.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what the fuck they were talking about. Okay, but since I lived around the neighborhood, they just figured, let me bring this guy in.
Ah.
Okay. So they had me in there like for 2 fucking hours. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck? I'm more nervous of like, what the fuck did I do? Like, because they don't tell you shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they play that game. They
Yeah.
do that intentionally.
Yeah, so I'm sitting right there and I'm answering every question like, okay, I don't get it. And the guy brings in a box of donuts. Okay, brings in a box of donuts and he said, "You want one?" And I said, "I haven't ate." So I grabbed the napkin and I started eating that motherfucker. Okay, and then he's talking to me and he's asking me this. I wasn't there. And he goes, "Okay, well, what about this?" I don't know. And then I asked him, "Can I get another one?" And you know what he told me? "Get the fuck out of here."
Fucking cops.
Yeah, now, and I found this out through a sheriff friend of mine later on, years later.
Yeah.
Later. I asked him, "Why did they give you that food?" And he said, "Porque alguien que anda nervioso no va a comer. Somebody who's nervous won't eat." Because they're
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, it's the opposite. It's when you have nothing to fucking hide and like, fuck it, can I get that Jellyfield? You know what I'm saying? Cool, whatever.
What about when they give them McDonald's?
Oh, shit.
We've seen them.
McDonald's. So,
Can I get a number 3?
My
Yeah.
lawyer's the beast.
yeah, yeah, so you know what? I had 2 donuts, and I still asked him, can I take a donut home? I still asked him. So, but yeah.
Say, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. But now, today, I guess it's different. You got motherfuckers like, "I'll buy you a hamburger special if you tell us who did it."
Dang, I seen videos of that.
With
like,
cheese. So, large coca.
they're like having fun. They're blasting music.
So,
I mean, unfortunately for us, brown, black people,
Yeah.
the cops are not our friends.
no.
They're not.
No. Okay. What else you got on the menu?
All right, so I'm gonna put the nicer story at the end for that. This one.
Please.
Okay, so recently this is something that a lot of people are talking right now, also because of a very special happy place in California. I think you know where I'm talking about. One of the happiest places on earth,
Cuculandia?
Cuculandia.
Yeah.
Cuculandia. Yeah. So recently, a man jumped off a parking structure off of Disneyland.
I read that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck was wrong with him?
He this guy actually posted his suicide note on Facebook.
Damn, I thought you said TikTok.
No. Facebook is still there, and apparently now is one way to leave your suicide note.
Yeah, he was a principal.
He was
of
a principal
of a
Damn.
school.
/ musician,
Damn.
and he had a very good career. He had it pretty much made. This guy had the American dream. This guy was a principal, loved by students, a musician, played on stages.
But he bought a ticket, or at least paid for his parking in Disneyland,
Yeah.
and then jumps off,
He
climbs
jumped
off
off.
something.
Yeah, well, his thing was that apparently he was married. No, I guess nobody knew he was married because on his Facebook letter he said like, "Yeah, shocking. I know nobody really knew I was married."
To a
This
man
guy-
or a woman?
A woman.
Okay.
This guy was married to a woman with her daughter, and they've been married for 3 years. Well, I guess recently they had this fight and this argument, and I guess what he puts down is that because of this argument, that got so heated, his wife called the cops on him.
Wow.
So immediately the cops showed up. And, you know, in California,
Yeah.
the man's always guilty until
It's true.
proven
It's true.
innocent.
It's true. You're fucking found guilty on Instagram,
Yeah.
and you haven't even gone to court yet.
Exactly.
So, go ahead.
So when the cops came, what a surprise, they arrested him.
Okay.
So now he's booked. Now he's in the system, and he didn't show up for work. So, you know, obviously the school's going to find out.
Right.
The principal got locked up.
Right.
The school districts suspends him.
Wow. With pay?
Probably.
Was he-
Unions,
Okay.
they usually get paid.
Now, was he white?
He was white.
Okay. Anyways.
So this guy, I don't know. This guy was probably overthinking it because this guy pretty much made it seem like his whole life was destroyed. He got arrested. He's got court. He's probably looking at divorce soon, and
now
he's
he's a
losing it. He lost his job basically, and now everything that he's built completely wiped out.
He's a criminal now.
He's a criminal now. A man that lived his life, you know, educating, uplifting, and his wife called the cops on him, where he says
That's
that
all it says.
there wasn't enough reason for the cops to be called, and he actually puts in the message that his wife actually texted a family member of his saying that she didn't think it was going to go that far.
Wow.
So once all that happened, I guess this guy's got so depressed. He said, "You know what? Let me go to the one place I'm the happiest, Disneyland."
Fuck.
That's fucked up.
You know.
And I say that because in one of the pictures he posted, he has a Disney shirt on, and I guess they're in Disneyland. So that must be like some place that he loves.
You know, I remember I was a kid, okay? And I don't know if this is true or not, okay? Tony, start giving away false news. I'm just telling you what I heard when I was a kid. Because I see those comments, okay? Anyways, my brother told me this. Again, I don't know if this is true or not.
Yeah.
That there was a guy, he was reading it to me out of the newspaper.
Yeah.
He goes, damn, and he closed it, you know,
Yeah.
threw it.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? A man killed himself because his favorite band broke up.
What?
Yeah. I was like, fuck, who was it, Wham? You know? What the fuck?
Heartbreaking.
I mean, it's like Kiss broke up. Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh, God. I'm out of here.
Who, the Beetle?
Bye. You know, I don't know.
The
should blame it on that
human
girl.
mind is fragile.
They
It's
should
crazy.
To some people,
people.
to some fucking people, to fucking cucks. Like, I just don't get it, bro. I just don't fucking get it. You know, I don't think there's anything out there that's going to make me ever. Tony, don't ever say that. Look, bro, for me to take my own life. And I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Because I just have too much responsibility. I have too much family here, bro, that I would be
Yeah.
devastated and hurting.
Well, that's the one thing, you know, I'm going to sound fucked up for saying this, but a lot of these people that unfortunately kill themselves, it's very selfish.
Yeah, and
I
again,
mean-
and I don't want to piss anybody off by saying that. I really don't, because we don't know the situations.
Exactly.
So please understand, but at least we're talking about from our experiences that we have
'cause
experienced.
I mean,
So,
I don't understand how they don't understand how their life will always be connected to people.
always.
I mean, you might feel like you're the loneliest person in the world, but that doesn't mean you're not a part of something.
Yeah.
Because clearly, when you see all these suicides happen, there's people crying, there's people hurt, there's family that's hurt, there's a void that you create.
Yeah.
And again, like we said before, you know, it's just the holidays. If you know somebody that's feeling like that, you know, check up on them.
Yeah. Okay. What else? You got anything else on there?
Yeah, you know what? There's something that I wanted to bring up because I grew up in Hollywood.
Okay.
So
Are you
I
one
don't
of
know.
those?
Nah.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've ever been to Griffith Park. I think everybody in
yeah,
LA has been
yeah.
to Griffith Park, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So you know, there's a pony ride there, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever went to it when you were a kid.
I never rode it.
You know,
I think Genuine did. Did he pony?
hey, it's been there for like, I don't know, like 60, 80 years.
Damn. Okay.
Well, it's not good. Their contract wasn't renewed for next year.
Okay.
So I just wanted to tell anybody, whoever grew up in there, whoever took their kids there, you know, go there before the end of the year because it's not going to be there anymore.
Oh, okay.
They're
Okay.
going to destroy it and rebuild something over there.
Wow. Okay.
But I just wanted to let people know that.
Hey, you know what? Right here, we have breaking news.
Okay, breaking news. Tell us. Tell us.
News, man. Now they I got sent this article from Channel 4 News, and it says that the jury finds Trump organization guilty of tax fraud scheme.
Oh yeah,
Really?
you know what? I haven't delved into that yet.
But I don't want to give false facts. I'm just saying that's what
That's what's trending right now.
Yeah.
That's it says,
Okay,
right?
so the jury found them guilty.
Yeah.
Okay,
tax
but
fraud
okay. What time? It's like 9 o'clock right now. So they just found them right now guilty.
like 6 hours.
Earlier,
Oh, 6 hours
earlier
ago.
today.
Okay, I was about to say it's not in fucking court
Yeah.
right now.
It's breaking.
Which is something that's it's funny how that's happening right now because
Right.
something else is happening in the mix.
Right.
Which we'll get into that. I want to bring that up.
Okay,
But let me.
I'm bringing up the notes. Go ahead.
Okay, aside from that, let's see. My other two stories here are world news. Let's going back to world news. In Colombia is very dangerous right now
Why?
because a lot of American citizens are getting murdered there.
Oh shit!
I think
the fuck out of there.
I think 7 citizens died this year over there.
Did you say why?
No, they either say it's murder, mostly murder.
Right.
But so if you're planning on going to Colombia, you know,
Be very careful,
be
my
very
friend.
careful because they're gonna soon take them off the list as one of the popular destinations for Americans because it's becoming too dangerous. They're actually recommending U.S. citizens not to go to Colombia right now because it's too dangerous.
Wow. Okay. I see you got something right here from Guatemala.
Yes. Recently, this week, a couple, man and woman, got arrested for trying to traffic Mayan artifacts.
Damn.
Yeah, they thought they were sneaky, and they thought it was okay to transport 150 Mayan artifacts. And I bring that up because right now the movie Wakanda's out,
Yeah.
so a lot of this stuff is getting popular.
Yeah.
Funny, they don't mention the ethnicity of these people that try to sneak this out, but I'm pretty sure I know what kind of people try to sneak this stuff out.
Right.
But I just want to put that out there, like, check out your heritage, your roots, because these people are trying to steal it.
Right. Right.
And I want to put some light on that because I don't think anybody's going to talk about, artifacts that belong to those countries to be
Right.
stolen. I mean, look at Spain. They still have artifacts from the Aztecs,
Yeah.
and they haven't returned them. The Mexican president actually said, it's about time you guys return that stuff.
Okay.
But,
yeah, I agree.
Let's see when that happens.
Alex, ask this question because this has been trending as well on Netflix. Wednesday.
Oh yeah, she's a
lot of
show.
Yes, a lot of people have been saying that it's really good. I haven't heard anything negative about it, but ask something like, "Is it good?" A thumbs up, thumbs down, or fuck that. Whatever.
Let's see. Aside from that, we could get to my last story.
Go ahead. What's your last story?
The Twitter files.
The Twitter files. Let's
Twitter
talk about it.
files. Okay, so when Elon Musk bought Twitter,
Okay.
he made a promise that he knows Twitter is corrupted. He knows
How
Twitter.
was Twitter corrupted? Like
Well, let me get into that.
dispenser.
He knew that things were happening behind the scenes, that they weren't allowing certain information to be out, and they were actually silencing people. He knew this. So when he went in, he promised that when he buys Twitter and he owns it, he's going to release some of this stuff. So
Okay.
I think it was yesterday. This morning he released the first Twitter file. First Twitter file being the president's son, Hunter Biden.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember that there was a story out about him and his laptop
No.
that had emails that were very damaging to him and his dad. Mostly back-end deals that he was making with Ukraine.
Oh shit.
So when that story broke in, I think it was the New York Post, a lot of the Democrats and liberals were saying this is Russian propaganda, meaning that the Russians created this story. This wasn't real.
Right.
Don't believe it. So when Elon bought Twitter, he went back and he checked all the files, especially concerning that bit of information, and he saw a bunch of emails being sent to Democrat politicians. telling Twitter to silence people that were putting that information out.
Wow.
That they would consistently check, and this was, mind you, this was before Biden became the president.
Right.
They were already writing and talking with Twitter, and Twitter was confirming that they were silencing all these people that were putting that information that was actually facts.
Right.
There was a laptop. It did belong to Biden Hunter, and it did have information that would describe backdoor deals with Ukraine.
Backdoor deals sound so dirty.
It does.
Backdoor deals.
But the most incriminating part is that they had a nickname for the one that was calling the shot, which is the big man.
Who's the big man?
Everybody knows that the big man is Daddy.
Who's Daddy?
Biden.
Ah.
Our current president. So this is big news because had this information been allowed and not silenced,
He would not have been president.
he would not be. There's a good chance he wouldn't have been president, and Trump would have won the second term.
Wow.
But because the Democratic Party and the Biden administration were pushing to silence this information, none of that stuff came out, which would also make you believe that, okay, if they were doing this with Twitter, who else were they doing this with?
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook. Not here, though, not YouTube.
Sorry. So for us talking about it, can we get shut down?
No, because now that it's public knowledge.
Okay. Yeah. Right. You're right. But let me ask you this: is that part of the reason you think why they silenced Alex Jones? Like, let's get rid of that motherfucker.
That was that was one of them. But
Yeah.
again, it was mostly because of the Sandy Hook thing, which again,
Right.
I want to believe that they set him up on that one.
Okay, but even if he wouldn't have said that, I still think they would have got rid of him, bro, because this motherfucker was going around talking about the Clintons were baby killers, drinking blood, and all that shit.
Which they probably are.
I know they are.
Yeah, I mean,
I seen them.
Have you seen the the new thing about Balenciaga?
No.
Where they described this caution tape that has
Alex.
that has Balenciaga, but with 2 A's.
Oh, like Bow.
Wow, yeah.
Bow, like Bow, like the old. I want to say
You got
the old Babylonian god, bro.
yes, Bow.
Yes, Bow. Yeah. So Balenciaga, and then he spelled it with Baal, huh?
Yeah.
Like Bell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, if you divide the words into 3 words, Baal Siang Aga, that means Baal is king.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
and you know what? I don't know if this is true, but this is what I've been seeing, that Balenciaga in Latin means do as thou wilt.
Okay, because
Do you know what? Does that sound familiar to you?
yeah, do what thou wilt.
Do as I will.
That is Aleister Crowley, the Satanist. That's his like quote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in Latin,
Do what thou wilt.
Balenciaga
Yeah. So in other words, do
translates-
whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
There is no wrong.
Yeah.
And he was the big time Satanist. He ordained Anton LaVey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's just throw it out there. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they wear that shit.
Yeah, they
do
do.
what thou wilt. So
Kim Kardashian, a bunch of celebrities wear that shit. They
Yeah.
support it. They pretty much. This is why I don't get why people. I mean, Jay-Z did do a big difference in music. He had an impact, but at the end of the day, he's supporting an organization that has to do with pedos. You know, what it has to do with satanic shit. I mean, it's kind of like R. Kelly. You're getting on R.
Right.
Kelly's case because
Yeah.
he's pissing on girls. This dude Jay-Z is supporting an organization that's possibly, eating kids and using them for their horrible pedo things.
yeah, but they back him up because of his music, his lyrics, his skills. They look past that. You know.
And that's the thing, that's the thing about our culture. About not our culture, but every culture, the whole freaking society. They're like, well, they do all this. I mean, I think we don't have to get on them.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I don't think it's them. I just think it's more like for promotion.
Yeah.
I don't really think that they actually even know what they're doing. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, you saw that I showed you that TikTok about that little doll, right?
Oh, let's talk about that. Okay. Let's talk about that. And and if you don't believe me, go to Norbert's page. As a matter of fact, put up our pages on the live chat. So you can see it. It's a little tiny doll.
Yeah.
Okay, explain it.
It's a little tiny doll that, man, I want to get the name of that thing. It's a little tiny doll. It's pink. It's purple. Maybe I could show you guys a little picture of it. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it's fucking perverted and fucking nasty, and it's for fucking little kids too.
Yeah, it's
And-
fucking horrible.
And they're selling it, so
Let me see.
I just don't get it,
Okay.
And like you said earlier, Norbert, it's an attack on kids.
Okay, I'm gonna try to put it in the camera. Right here.
And the center one. Okay. Okay.
You guys can see it.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Okay. I should put a little
Okay,
shot
so
right there.
this mother,
Bought the toy for her
bought the
daughter.
toy for her daughter. Yeah, she bought the toy for her daughter, and she didn't pay any mind. I mean, it was just a doll, right? So what caught her off guard is that she heard a sound that she was like, "What the hell is that?" And then she went back to her daughter's room, and she didn't hear it anymore. She was like freaking out, "What the hell is that?" And then she asked her daughter, "Let me see that toy."
Right.
So she started looking at it and like wondering, like, this one, the instructions were that you could press on the belly button
Right.
and it'll make sounds.
Right.
And do you want me to play it? Like
No, don't play
the audio of it.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Okay, so she did that, but she kept doing a bunch of times trying to get that sound back again.
And she couldn't.
She couldn't.
She couldn't figure out where it was coming
Yeah,
from.
she couldn't figure out where it was coming from. So she started looking, and then she flipped it and noticed that there was a button,
Another button
another button on the private area
of the little doll.
of the little doll, and she pushed it, and it made these sounds of a little girl having fun
Pretty much being
Giggling.
fondled and giggling.
and giggling.
Yeah.
So she flipped it and she pushed it, and all these sounds would come out. That button wasn't even in the instructions. It's just there.
It's just there. Some perverted sick motherfucker just said, let's just put it there. Because when you push it, it was making like, ooh,
It was sick.
It was
sick.
fucking sick,
It
bro.
was fucking sick.
Yeah, so I'm glad you guys fucking saw it or whatever. Maybe we'll put a picture up on our story tomorrow or something like that. But that's why I say it's an attack on our fucking kids, bro.
Yeah, kids are being attacked right now. I told you, I think one of our stories was, I mentioned that I think it was 400,000 kids in the U.S. were missing. And now you have this shit from Balenciaga coming out.
Yeah.
Now you have all these people that are showing kids, like using them and as props. And, it's sickening because right now they're the ones that are running these mainstream medias.
And this was the baby in the Balenciaga thing, holding a doll, a teddy bear with bondage.
Yeah.
For those of you guys don't know what it is, look up bondage,
There's
please.
actually a picture in drawing in there of a demon.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, you'd have to zoom into it to actually see it.
Now, guarantee you, that was all by mistake. We didn't mean to put that in there.
Oh,
It was the photographer's
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
We didn't know. We just released it.
which is interesting you would say that because that was the head designer of Balenciaga, which again it's fucking weird that Yee on the Alex Jones interview
Yeah.
actually brought that person up
Oh, he did.
and actually shouted that person up and told him to let's work.
Really? But Jesus is king.
That's what I'm saying. It's so twisted, dude. It's so twisted. Like, dude, you're talking about Jesus Christ, and then you're trying to work with the person that's creating this pedo shit for satanic reasons.
Yeah,
Like, fuck, dude, how twisted is your world that you can't even tell what's what anymore? You're mixing both of them up together, and you think one side is okay, but it's the exact same fucking side.
this is when people like that use this word and they overuse it. They turn something that's graceful to something disgraceful.
You mean Jesus Christ?
No. When they say, I just love everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I just love. Do you love Richard Ramirez? Do you love fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, you fucking moron?
He would say, yeah.
I just
He
love
would say, yeah.
Tony, get that hate out of your heart. Jesus is king. That's it.
Actually, I think he did say he did love Jeffrey Dahmer. I think Alex Jones just threw it out there just fuck around with him. You love Jeffrey Dahmer? Yeah, I love Jeffrey Dahmer. I love everybody.
I know you just want to be shocking. That's what he said. Like,
Fuck.
Yeah, because it was actually shocking him. Alex was getting like, fuck, dude, is he really doing this? Take off your mask. At least take off your mask.
Well, first and foremost, he's unpredictable, and he still had him on the fucking show.
Yeah.
Okay? He knew what he was getting.
Yeah.
shocking.
So, oh, well, that's on him.
This one actually came out a couple of days ago. Ray J is making the news again.
Okay, why? Ray J's he's the black guy that boned, or that invented.
Brandy.
No, he invented the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Okay.
Him, his dick invented them. Or did it.
It did. Well, the mom, the one.
Because he's coming back out because he wants to put light that the fact that this was a whole setup. He had planned already how to take out they had planned to do these videos. There are 3 videos.
Wow.
3 of them. But he's upset because Kris Jenner, the mom, is getting the bigger half of these deals. He didn't get shit money.
So it's a money thing.
It's a money thing.
Damn.
But he wants to put it out there to let everybody know that it was Kris Jenner that actually set up the whole thing. Where they're fucking.
She was probably filming it.
She was actually the creative director. She chose which one to release.
Damn. So part 1, she's fucking sucking his cock. Part 2, he's sticking it in her. Okay, and then part 3, he sticks it up fucking backdoor action in the. So that
basically, Ray J says that she actually said, I like I think it was number 2, but she said, I like number 2 because this one shows my daughter performing better.
How do you? Okay.
I was like, damn.
He goes, yeah, because instead of like this, she had it like this.
They're crazy.
What the fuck?
That's a dark ass family, dude.
That's a fucking dark ass family.
And they have power. I mean, that's the other thing. Like I said before, her husband was a powerful lawyer. And lawyers and judges, lawyers become judges.
Yeah.
And then judges get chosen by the governor. We don't choose our judges. The governor does. So, this lady that's why Kanye lost his kids. And not because he was crazy. This guy had the biggest, best money buying lawyer you could have.
Right.
But he still lost all rights to his kids. Because they have power.
They have power.
They know judges. They have leverage.
Political power, bro.
Leverage.
Of course. All right. Anything else before we go to the phones?
No. I think that was the one that I want to leave off.
Okay, Alex, go ahead and turn on the phones. Anybody want to call and just kind of pick up where we left off, on any topic that we talked about? It's not like we're going to give you anything positive because we're not the news. This is ghetto news.
It's ghetto news.
Getting your news from an unprofessional perspective.
Yeah.
So we just give it to you the way we hear it. That's it.
Pretty much.
So call in, and even if you don't like us, just call in. And if you got a comment, complaint, Simon. Okay.
Shout out to the live chat.
Shout out to the live chat. I eat fools, Ali fools, Raider fools, all you fools. Okay, here we go. Shit. Okay. Hello?
Oh.
I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, let me see. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
This is another shameless plug, Miguelito's Tattoos on Instagram.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to freestyle for you, so cut it out, pal.
No,
You don't want to do that?
nah, there's no freestyle.
Go ahead, carnal.
Nah, nah, man. This question is for Norbert.
Yes, sir.
Hey, nice to meet you, Norbert.
Nice
I
to
never
meet you.
introduced myself to you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Same here, man. It was great. I'm glad I'm able to talk to you right now.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. I was wondering, you think you could do a freestyle right now on Roadium Radio in front of everybody?
Go ahead, Norbert.
Oh, my God.
Just try. Just go for it.
All right. Let's see. All right.
And with that being said, I'm out.
No,
not yet, because then another call's going to come through.
somebody's going to call. So, okay, you messed up.
Oh,
you
there
messed
you
up.
go.
Call her
I
your
can't
name
do
and
it
where you
anymore.
calling from.
Next time, stay on the
This is
line.
Abraham from Houston, Texas.
Adrian from Houston, Texas. What's
Texas.
good, my brother? ¿Cómo estás?
What's up?
Bien, gracias. Hey, Tony, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen or have you heard how people say that this Joe Biden isn't the real Joe Biden? And if you see pictures of Joe Biden from before and how he looks now, it's like completely different.
Yes, I've heard that. Yes, a lot of people are coming forward with that he has like a stunt or several stunt doubles. I heard several, like Saddam Hussein. We talked about it last time.
Yeah.
Saddam Hussein, from Iraq, he had several doubles.
He's probably chugging down that adrenochrome.
And but the thing was, Saddam Hussein, he was afraid to go certain places and speak, so he was in the stunt double in case that motherfucker got killed.
Yeah.
But I don't know why Biden's doing that.
And just another thing, and then his son Hunter Biden, all the stuff that apparently he likes to record himself doing the most wildest, sickest shit.
I believe
and
that.
yet, look, he doesn't get in trouble and nothing happens to them. They're like untouchable.
They are.
No, it's very, very true. And then there's rumors, and I'm going to say rumors. Rumors that he's a fucking pedophile.
I'm pretty sure he is. I mean, as much crack as he smokes, I'm pretty sure he's put himself in that situation.
I mean, there have videos or pictures when he's around little kids, and it just doesn't look right, bro.
Even with his dad, it doesn't look right.
Yeah,
I see that one with his dad sniffing on their heads.
What the sniff? Okay,
Smells like children.
I just want to say this. I just think that around the world, I think we're now being seen as a joke. I mean, look at the idiot that's leading us. I mean, when he went to the Vatican, when Joe Biden went to the Vatican, he shit himself.
Ouch.
Yeah,
And
you're
that's
right.
all I have to say. Y'all take care.
All right,
You too,
brother.
man. Thank you.
Stay blessed, carnal.
He shit
Okay.
himself?
Yeah, he shit himself. I guess in front of the papa.
Caquita?
Caquita, homie. Caddy. Okay, let me see. Righty then. Call her your name and where you calling from?
This is Chris from West Texas.
What's up, brother, from West Texas?
Yes, we're getting Texas up in here.
Yes.
Hey, I wanted to touch on the premarital thing in Indonesia.
Okay, yeah, please.
Oh, wait, this is Lattice.
Yes, Lattice.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Lattice.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man?
Yeah, the premarital thing, y'all mentioned masturbation. I don't know if that would ever work. I don't know that anyone would ever obey that because you ask any married man, masturbation never looks so good after you get married. So, there's that. And then,
Oh, shit.
and then the thing with you look at if you've ever seen a Jewish woman naked, you understand why they put a sheet between them.
Oh, shit. All good, brother.
But I did have a friend that used to tell me how good it was to be married, and after a while, as it happened, I started looking for a wife, and I ended up finding one. Her husband isn't too thrilled about it, but I got to do me.
They're usually not.
Yeah.
Oh, my
But
God.
happily ever after.
Was he a cuck? Was the husband a cuck? By any chance?
Probably. He
Well, in fact, they did mingle in that at some point or another. But
A Mormon cuck?
yeah, it was I mean, it happens more than people care to admit. Of course, I had to hear it from his wife about that.
Damn.
But but there's another thing y'all hit on real quick is the what was it? You were talking about masculinity and men. What was it y'all were talking about? That men were not so much
stupid. They were looking stupid.
Yeah, we were talking about TV shows, cartoons when it comes to family. That they
yes, exactly.
Like the man is the dumbest guy in the house.
And right, and all this is by design.
Yes,
and
sir.
it's a lot of people might want to think it's bullshit, but it is by design. If you look around the world at the way people look at us right now, we are seen as a weakened nation ever since Biden got into office.
Yes,
and they're looking at this trend going around. If you've ever heard the term toxic masculinity, it's something that we're supposed to stray from. We're not supposed to want to be men anymore. The Biden administration, and leftists in particularly, they want to kind of just take men out of the picture. It's all about being soft, they champion fatherless homes. They don't want any traits of real manhood or masculinity in anything, whether it comes to entertainment or social life. So, and that's just to make the populace easier to control. Because once the men are no longer the hunter gatherer, the protector of the clan, what do we have? We're left with a bunch of women and children and emasculated so-called males who will do the bidding of any leader, of any dictator out there. And this is all by design. And there was actually the guy who made Avatar. He made a quote a few days ago. He said he was the director of Avatar. He said masculinity or testosterone is something we all need to purge from our system.
Damn.
Which is kind of weird coming from the guy who made Terminator and whatnot.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know if he's just jumping on the bandwagon or what. But it's seen as testosterone, masculinity in general is seen as something bad. It's seen as something that we should not, strive to be or have our children revere, and that's a bad thing. We need men, we need women. We are part of humanity. There's no one without the other.
Nope.
So
you're right. The Trinity.
Yeah. So if you want to think of it that way, but we are a complete package, a man and a woman, and what makes a family. And if you look at the left, they're doing everything to destroy that unit.
Absolutely. And I couldn't have said it better,
Right.
man.
Our balls are under attack.
Like perfectly said. Yes. Your balls are under attack.
Right.
Yeah.
All good, man. Thank you, man, for taking the time.
Appreciate
And
Well, hey, I appreciate y'all taking my call, and keep up the good work, y'all.
thank
Good
you.
hearing you, man. Thanks.
Thank you. That's why a bunch of betas, they fucking hate my alpha ass.
They do.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I saw something
that's
about
why
that.
Snow hates you.
Got him.
Got him.
Okay, let's
Man.
go. Okay.
Got him.
You're on my
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Shazzy from Houston, Texas.
Shazzy. You know what I'm going to do, Shazzy? I'm going to save your
I
number.
love Shazzy.
I'm going to save your number so that way I can greet you every time you call. So thank you very much for
Oh,
tuning
thank
in.
you. I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, you got it, Shazzy. So question, comment, or complaint?
Yes. Did y'all at all hear about what's going on between Offset's mom and dad? They're currently fighting over who will control his estate since he passed away.
Wait.
Because unfortunately,
who?
Offset had no will.
Offset.
So they have to kind of figure out. Yeah, Offset, the rapper from the Migos, who
I thought the
unfortunately
label
he was killed in my city.
Oh yeah, that was the other one.
Wow, you know what? But it's the same thing with, if I'm correct, with Prince. He had no will on the whole. If I'm correct, okay, I may be wrong, but I had heard the reason why I say that is because the family was fighting over his inheritance, and from what I've heard, that he was never good with his family. So, yeah, I mean, okay. Here's my thing, Shazzy, and I don't know if this helps you, but then again, I'm not better than anyone. I'm just different. So this is the way I'm going to say it. I have 5 brothers, 4 sisters. Say one of my brothers became a multi-millionaire. Maybe he's an actor, maybe he's a rapper, singer, whatever. And let's just say my relationship with him was never any good. Was never any good. We just couldn't get along. We didn't click. And then God forbid he passes away. Now I want to come around and say, that's my brother. I deserve something.
Damn.
We're family.
Damn.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, that's ugly. I mean, especially if they have children.
Well, they're trying to
If
hit
they
the
have-
lottery.
If they have children, give it to the children.
Yeah, if he has children, you know what I'm saying. But then again, I don't know what it all entails. Leave it for the children, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
So make an
it's
estate for them.
It says right here that he had 6 court battles, and he 156 million was at stake.
Okay.
He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, right? A dice game that
Well,
went
see,
wrong.
some people say yes, and some people say no. Some people say he was set up. So I don't know, and that's why I don't like to give my opinion on something I don't know. But Shazzy, let me ask you this, because I never asked you a question. What is your take on it?
So my take on it would be this. I honestly think that as minority communities, we need to start getting a little bit more serious about
Yes.
writing wills.
Yes.
That's true.
I really think we need to be a little bit more serious about writing wills. I feel like it's something most of us don't really like to discuss. Maybe, I guess, because it feels like you planning your funeral. But this is something that definitely could have been avoided. From what I understand about Offset, he was actually raised by his mother, not by his father. It was in his later years that he actually reconnected with his father. That's why it's a little weird that this man now wants to fight for the estate. Because I remember with Tupac's estate, when Tupac passed away, that was also an issue. When his actual real father came in, his father was trying to access his estate as well. But you had nothing to do with this man's success. But at the same time, if a will had been in place, we could avoid a lot of this hassle. So I feel like it's one of those grown-up things that a lot of us need to get a little bit
More serious
about.
I agree with you 100%.
Like I know I know for me, listen, I love my mom. I love my dad. My dad probably is my best friend. But as far as my will, almost everything will be going to my daughter, and I'm going to make sure of that.
Yeah.
That's why I personally have a will.
Absolutely.
That's good.
And that's a really, really good thing, you know. But and it's right. You know, let me speak to our raza.
Yeah.
Okay, and not just to our raza, but just to everybody in general. Take heed to what Shazzy is saying. Honestly, we need to get serious because let me tell you something. Tomorrow's not promised. You can get up tomorrow to go to work, and let's be honest. And I don't mean to be brutal, but I'm going to be straight up plain. A fucking stray bullet can hit blow your fucking brains out.
In LA, yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah, exactly, bro. This is the concrete jungle out here, bro. You know, so my thing is this: what happens then? What your children going to be left with?
Exactly.
You know, I think we just need to put things more into perspective and make that a priority. That our family comes first. Take care of your will.
Yeah.
You know, like what you're saying, Shaz. I have to agree with you.
You know what? Can I input on that a little bit?
Make it quick.
That's probably why. Okay, like when you sign up for life insurance, they have you fill out a will so that they know who to leave the money to,
right,
and stuff like that. So life insurance also, if you have kids, that's probably something you want to look into.
Right. No,
AAA
absolutely.
has good prices.
Okay.
Yeah, they do actually on life insurance. Actually,
all good. Shazzy, thank you for that. Greatly appreciate it. And that's,
definitely. Shazzy, let me ask you, why does his dad feel that he has a right to ask for anything?
I don't think she can answer for the dad, but give it a go.
Shit.
I kind of wonder the same thing, but you know what? I'm maybe I'm speaking more as a parent.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes when you are a parent, because this is still your child, you brought them into this world, even if you are estranged from them. I guess you still feel as if you should have a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
So that may also be it. I look at my daughter and I'm not going to lie to y'all, okay? I feel like I'm looking at my legacy, and it probably doesn't help that she pretty much is my twin. Yeah. She looks just like me.
Yeah.
So it could be that, number one. Number two, it also could just be an issue of greed. I mean, his dead son is worth a lot. I don't know if the man had any other children, so it could just be greed. He's trying to get a piece of the pie. I know when Bob Marley died, for instance, oh my God, Bob Marley just had a ton of kids with a ton of different women, and Bob Marley had no will. So when he passed away, all of these different women with all of these different kids, everybody was trying to get a piece of the pie. And unfortunately, there was one son of Bob Marley, Kamani Marley, and y'all could actually look it up. He is the only son of Bob Marley who ended up living in a ghetto in America. He ended up being raised in the worst neighborhood of Miami. Because unfortunately, his mother didn't get access to nothing. So, you know, it could honestly just be greed, or he just, feels like this is a piece of my blood, it's my legacy.
I say that because I don't know if you heard Kanye when back then he used to shit talk his dad a lot. Like always, like fuck my dad. My dad was never around. My mom said he was a piece of shit. Mm-hmm. He left us. He abandoned us. Turned out that was a lie.
Okay, yeah.
He found out that his dad was always trying to be there. But the mom was shit-talking him so much, he made him believe that he was an asshole. Until he finally met his dad, and they talked, and he finally told him a bunch of stuff where like, oh shit, my mom was lying to me this whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
Which unfortunately happens.
Okay, gentlemen. Okay, if this is too much for me to say, I'll gladly get off the phone. It's all good. But I'm actually glad that he actually brought that up.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a comment to all the single women who are watching this podcast right now, because y'all need to be checked, and y'all need to be checked now.
Damn. Yeah.
Do I have permission to say what I need to say?
Go ahead. You got full permission, and then we'll move on.
Okay. Your situation with that man ain't got a goddamn thing to do with that kid. What you need to do is to stop weaponizing that child against that man. He betrayed you. He cheated on you. The issue with him is you. That ain't got a goddamn fucking thing to do with that child. So you need to get out of your little misery, get out of your bitterness, and stop spreading lies. Because the minute this child finds out the truth, you will end up being the biggest fool. Because I guarantee you the child will cut ties with you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Shazzy. Thank you for calling that. Thank you for calling and sharing that. Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Let's keep it pushing. Man, she was dropping fucking bombs right there.
Right?
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Tony?
Yes, sir. How you doing, man? Where are you calling from?
Tony?
Yes.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? My name's Oscar. I'm calling from Wilmington, California.
Oscar from Northern California. What's good, my brother? You got a question?
Yeah. Hey, bro. I have a question. How come you stopped uploading on the podcast?
Oh, for the audio, he's probably.
Oh, you're talking about like the Spotify and stuff?
Yeah.
You know what, man? Okay, look it. I'm just gonna tell you the truth, and I've said it. There's like maybe it's probably my third time here. The guy that was doing it for us went on vacation and never came back. Like that was just
damn. Okay.
He was the guy that was loading it up too. No, hold on. He was the guy loading it up. He was the guy making the flyers. He was the guy pretty much keeping it updated, bro. Like at least a day later, he will put it up there. And believe me, we miss it because a lot of people. I don't want to say the word complain, but a lot of people they just want to hear it. They don't necessarily want to see it on YouTube, and I get it. So I threw it out there, and I think only one person said, I'll do it. But my thing is this, I need somebody that's local and close to me because I'm just not going to give this guy the keys to my podcast audio and he lives in a different state.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
So anybody that wants to do it, will, I'll give you that job. So.
Yeah. Hey, Tony, one last question, bro. I've been trying to ask you this for like a year, almost a year. I've been trying to call, but remember when you said that like after Moses crossed the river, it was like a spaceship came out of the ocean and took him up to the sky so that he could see that the world wasn't flat but round. Do you kind of recall that you said that like on Freaky Tales like about a year ago?
I've never said a spaceship. I said when he crossed the Jordan, not actually Jordan River. No. I'm trying to remember what river it was.
Is it the Nile?
No. But anyways, the Dead Sea. When he crossed the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
And he went through, what I shared was that here's where people get UFOs mixed up with. And I said, during the day, they followed a cloud. And most people would say that was a UFO. By night, you know what they followed by night? A fire in the sky. And people say, You see, that's a UFO. It was the lights. And that's what my father believed. Now, when he would go meet up with God on Mount Sinai, okay, he would go up, a sound of a trumpet would come, and a cloud will come down. So I think you might have gotten it mixed up with a little bit of all that, bro.
Let me ask you, Tony, do you think he
probably
he used a magic wand?
There ain't no magic wand, bro. I mean, he had a staff, or people call it a rod, but ain't no magic wand, bro. No. So
like a scepter. Kind of like what the Pope uses.
Look, can we just say it's a stick? It's a stick.
It's a magic stick.
Okay. Anyways, bro. But yeah, man. But you know what? I appreciate you asking that, bro. I appreciate you asking.
All right, Tony.
All right, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
I got the magic
Norbeez.
stick.
Yeah, I like that song. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Call your name and where you calling from.
This is Pablo Escobar from SGV.
Hey,
Hell yeah, Pablo Escobar, SGV.
Pablo
What's good, my
Escobar.
brother?
Yeah, I got breaking news right now. I just saw a video right now of the spacecraft Artemis. They took a video of the spacecraft on the dark side of the moon. But guess what I saw on the video?
What's that?
It started pixelating. Like it looked like a green screen. I'm like, oh, come on, man. We're not on the dark side of the moon. It's fucking fake.
Shit.
Fake.
Oh shit. You know what? Man, fuck.
It started pixelating green. I didn't even hide that. I can't believe they posted it.
Hey, bro, do you have that? Like, where you can send it to my Instagram?
I was talking to one of my buddies. They can't have it on my Facebook, but yeah, I saved it, and it's ridiculous.
Okay, por favor, if you could send it to me or Norbert on Instagram,
Yeah,
I would love to see it, bro.
We're not in space. It's all a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the lunar lander? It looks like a homeless cardboard box. You've seen it, right? Just you Google it. It looks like a homeless guy. You put it together.
I seen better from homeless people.
You got to Google it. Okay. All good, my brother. Thank you, Pablo.
All right, man.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too,
Thank you.
brother. All right, we got about 10 more minutes, so if you guys want to call, go ahead and call. If not, Google it.
Google it.
Okay, let's go. Call your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Sam Soto from Montebello.
Montebello in the building. What's good, my brother?
Hello.
What's good? Hey, shout out to you guys. You know, you guys are putting out some good stuff.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for answering my call. What do I like to say? What I want to know is, what do you think about technology nowadays with like cell phones? You know, how there's just like so much information that these companies hold of us. What do you think about that?
Well, you know, I like to say we're the generation of information. We don't have to study no more. We just Google everything, bro. You know,
I think it's a good thing.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Of course, it's a good thing. Of course, it is. But think of this generation today. Okay, that they get their info all off. They get news off of social media.
Yeah.
Okay, they get all their information from Google.
Yeah.
Their college is YouTube. If you want to learn something, go to YouTube. How to build an engine.
University
how
of
to
YouTube?
Cook, yeah, University of YouTube.
Oh, you're completely right about that.
Oh, okay.
Because, man, bro, me myself, I'm a mechanic, and I go for YouTube for all my stuff.
Okay, now think about this. Say a generation is being raised on all like internet, you know, Google, YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, kids can tweet, kids can inbox, they can DM, they can text, but can't hold the conversation. Now, say all satellites one day go down, and you can't use this beautiful thing called a cell phone or a laptop anymore.
Yeah.
Where are they going to learn from?
The elitists.
Right.
No, stop. Where are they going to learn from?
I would say encyclopedia, but I don't even know they make them anymore.
Thank you. Kids don't even know what yellow pages
I
are,
don't
bro.
even know. That's that one book that one comedian
Kids don't even
made.
know what a Thomas guide is, bro.
No.
So my thing is this: to a certain extent,
Yeah.
and I'm going to say it respectfully, to a certain extent, we are dumbing down the next generation. Because look at India, okay?
Yeah.
They have more honor students
Yeah.
than we have kids in the United States.
Yeah. But they're overpopulated. They have
Of course.
But
we are the most spoiled country in the world, bro.
We are, and that's intentional. So we don't take this country.
So now think about this. Take away your kid's cell phone. What do they have, bro?
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like. I don't like that people let their kids that are 10 and younger to use these things because they will get influenced by them.
Yeah.
And you need to be responsible in guiding them. Like you need to check their phones. You need to check who they're talking to because I'll guarantee you somewhere around there.
There's a bunch of fucking tromos trying to talk to your kids, bro.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
And you know what it is?
Exactly.
And it isn't just your daughters. It's your boys, too.
Facts.
There's a bunch of fucking Bidens out there.
Yep.
Hey, no lie. Sometimes there's those video games, and
Robert.
it's like grown adults, like catering to like little kids. And
Yeah,
stuff.
bro.
Like most of their fans are little kids.
Yeah.
It's
true. And they be putting things in their heads. My nephews, they watch some videos of people playing video games, and the things that they say on there, I have to tell them, like, you know what, bro, you can't watch that. No more.
Yeah, it's
so,
true. Yeah.
Well, okay, caller, let me ask you this. What is your take on that?
I think, I mean, yeah, you do have a point. You know, obviously, people from across the world can communicate, and that's a beautiful thing. What I don't like is, let me see, I mean, like, I don't know, you know, like bank account stuff, you know, like a little personal information right there. I feel like I mean, I might be crazy, I don't know, but maybe the government can see us, what we do, and every second of our lives, they can track us everywhere we go. And sometimes I think about it, I'm like, damn, you know, I want to switch back to a flip phone because, you know, I just feel, I want to be less tracked, you know, I want to have, that's just how I feel.
You want less footprint.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's why they have crypto.
Yeah.
That's why crypto's in.
Yeah, but that's why crypto founders are being fucking killed.
Yeah, because they don't want anybody hiding their money from the government. If you put your money in the government, in crypto, the government can't see it.
Okay,
They don't like that.
So the government is sending people out to kill these motherfuckers?
Yes, scare them. If you try to become a millionaire Bitcoin guy, you better be careful because you will. They will hunt you down, and they will make it look like an accident.
Absolutely. Caller, thank you very much, bro. Greatly appreciate you. Great question, homie.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
You got it.
Good night.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. We're going to take about 2 more phone calls and then we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So let's see. Okay. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tony? What's up, Norbeez?
Hey.
It's Jaden calling from Sacramento.
Sacramento in the building, my brother.
Sacktown.
That's right.
Hey, I wanted to see if y'all heard that Elon Musk, he tweeted out that he's seeking FDA approval for his brain chip called Neuralink within 6 months.
Yeah.
And he posted a video of a monkey that had the brain chip in it, and it was typing on like a touch screen computer using its brain, asking for like grapes and shit, and they brought it grapes.
Yeah.
I want to see what y'all thought about that.
I mean, it's good and bad.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a question. And I'm going to ask you, Norbert.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you a hypothetical question. I'm going to ask you.
All right.
If you think that this brain chip can make you better and smarter, would you take it?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't. Okay. I wouldn't. We never know what the fuck they could be putting in this chip that can make you think certain things.
Well, that is true.
Okay.
Everything gets hackable.
I mean, think about this. We think certain things, we say certain things, and all of a sudden we log into our social media, and all of a sudden we start seeing the things that we were saying.
Well,
see or no?
See, it's true.
Okay.
It's true. But I mean, we're already doing that, though.
Okay.
We're already doing that. We're already being influenced. We're already getting our minds changed because we have these things.
Yeah, but if you're a weak motherfucker, you're getting your mind
Except
changed,
this
bro.
thing's outside of our head.
Okay, now. But hold on. There's a movie called Congo, and I want people to go check it out. I believe it came out early 90s. It's about a monkey that they put a certain device, and...
Is that the one with the lady that takes care of it? The gorilla?
It's a gorilla, but it's a dude that takes care of it. So he moves his arms or a certain way, and he's able to speak. He has a device that has a voice.
That was a good movie, too.
Okay.
That was a good movie.
Now, I want to say it was 1994. I'm trying to remember, and people are going to say, Tony, you're not giving us no info. I don't fucking remember because it was 1994.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I mean, the guy was doing research on
I
the
know.
gorilla,
Hold
right?
on, let me finish. But this is real life.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy came up with a device for his dog. And his dog would tell him when he was hungry, when he was thirsty, like little general things. He advanced it. He was doing it on his dog for a couple of years. So he decided to go public with it. But it was not good when he went public with it.
Okay.
Because the dog finally, when they got mad at him, moved his head a certain way. And he had a voice thing right here that I'm hungry, okay? And the guy will bring out the food. I'm thirsty, or water type of shit.
I want to smell booty.
You know, I'm about to fire this motherfucker right here.
Hey,
Okay.
they do.
They do.
Okay, look, I got two betas right here arguing. Let me go ahead and say what I got to say. My thing is this. It finally took place where he got the dog upset, and the dog told him, I'm going to kill you.
Damn.
Okay?
Wow.
So that's when he stopped the whole experiment. Okay, so now, and again, that was something outside. Every time the dog moved, you know, it made a certain thing, but a certain voice. Playing with that, bro, like, what is the purpose of having a chip, bro? And who's going to have it and who can afford it?
Well, the whole purpose, from what I understand, is to fast track the evolution of human consciousness, meaning that you could tap into certain parts about your brain that you can't at the moment because of our state of evolution, where he believes our brains are more than capable of being better than a supercomputer. I mean, we're trying to create an AI that's based off of us.
Right.
But that technology is so far back, it's going to be a long time before it reaches the point where it thinks like we do.
Right. Now, but think about this. Where do you think they got the idea for the computer? From the brain. Okay? Think about this. The brain can take you back to first grade.
You know what? I want to say...
hold on. The brain can take you back to first grade.
Yeah.
I can still remember my first grade teacher, my second grade teacher, my third grade teacher. And if you don't believe me, quiz me right now and I'll tell you all my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth grade teachers. Okay. It could take me back when I was 20 years old, and they could that's what a hard drive does.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. Nothing's going to beat the brain. So as far as that chip, fuck you, Elon Musk. I don't support your fucking bitch ass. Even though I'm on Twitter. Anyways, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Well, to add on to what you guys are saying, he said that, you know, when it starts off, it's going to be to help people who have seizures. You know, they won't have seizures anymore, and maybe people who are paralyzed. But he said on Joe Rogan, he said he wants to get to a point where we'll be able to speak to each other without even opening our mouths, and we'll be as, you know, we'll have calculators in our brains. We'll be as smart as supercomputers and all that.
Well,
we're already smarter than supercomputers.
Okay, here's my thing. Norbert, I think you'll agree. Okay? Let's vote Elon Musk to get the first chip first.
Oh, as far as I know, he is volunteering to be the first one. He actually volunteered. He said, "I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to do it first."
Okay, Elon Musk. I'm going to tell you this right now because I know you're watching. You're probably not watching, but I'm just saying that because it looks good. It looks good on TV. Elon Musk, I'm challenging you right now. Make a video of that fucking chip going in your fucking brain. I want to fucking see it. Okay, because I don't believe your fucking turkey chicken looking ass. So, anyway.
Well, I mean, they say we have a lot of parts of our brains that we're not using, that we don't know how to use it. We have no idea.
You know why we don't know how to use it? Because we don't take the time to fucking nourish and flourish and bless. And
you know why I say that? Because you have these like 5-year-olds that are super geniuses.
Name one.
Like there's one kid that's a doctor. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll tell you right
now. See, this is what makes this duel like dope, honestly, because we can argue in a friendly way, and then after we'll take shots together. So that's good.
Okay, well, he's not the youngest, but he was 17 when he was made into a doctor. And I mean, to be a doctor already, a 17-year-old.
Okay, I was a fan of Dr. Dre before that.
I thought you were going to say Doogie Howser.
No, or if you're Chicano, Dr. Beecham. Yo quiero ser tu dentista. Ha, ha, ha. You guys don't remember that. Anyways. But
well, it's interesting that some of these kids are super geniuses before they become adults. Like
who?
There's a few of them. You want me? I mean, I could look at. We'll put it for the next one. And
Google
I'll the names. I'll Google
it. Okay. Anyways, all good. So thank you, caller, bro. I really appreciate that question.
Thank you.
Because they made me challenge this guy. Because I think this wise guy is lying to us.
I'll take the
blue
pill. I'll take the blue pill.
Go ahead. You're gonna take the Packy chip.
Well, maybe because as Elon was saying on Twitter Spaces. You know, he said, I'll never, he's releasing all this Biden stuff. He said, I'll never commit suicide, on there. So maybe
maybe he'll be taken out before all this comes out.
Yeah, he did put that out there. He did put out before he started. I think it was before he put out the first Twitter file. He had already put, if something happens to me, I didn't commit suicide, because he's under the impression that they might come after him. Also because Caitlyn Jenner, you know Caitlyn Jenner?
That's Bruce Jenner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually tweeted, "Congratulations, Elon Musk. I hope you have a ton of security around you because you just made a bunch of big people your enemy."
Including him.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's interesting. I want to say that because...
Isn't it funny that he claims that he's still straight?
I mean, he has a girlfriend.
What the fuck? Okay.
Anyway, well, you know what? I say that because you would have to know somebody in that world. Now, does anybody ever wonder who was that woman that Bruce Jenner killed? Who was the old lady?
Her name was...
Whose mom was he?
I don't know.
The car crash.
I don't know. Maybe they forced him to become a woman.
That was pretty good. Anyways, caller, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I love News with Norbert. Shout out to both of y'all.
All good. Okay. We're going to take one more fucking phone call. Okay. Norbert's pissing me off. I love it. Let's go. Call it your name, or where are you calling from?
Jay from Fontana.
Jay from Fontana. What's good, my brother? Hey, is Fontana considered...
fuck George Lopez first.
Wait. What?
You fuck with one bean, you get the whole
burrito. He talks a lot of shit, dog. Paulo Rodriguez was telling the truth, man. I hear a lot of stories about George Lopez like that.
Oh, really?
Nah, but you know what? But I don't even want to make him... He's getting too much fame. We don't need to give him more of the sunshine. So I actually wanted to talk to you guys real quick about like people getting killed, right? I don't know if you guys seen like a clip or like an interview they did about this guy. He was running. You don't need gas anymore. He was running cars with water, and he dipped this whole machine, right? Like to put it in your car. Yeah, and then he went public with it, and then 30 days later, he died. Like what?
Yeah.
You don't mess around with the oil company,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't, bro.
Did you guys ever hear about that?
No, I did.
I'm glad he brought that up because on the Joe Rogan show recently, he had 2 guests. One of them was...
See, I'm surprised Joe Rogan's still fucking alive, bro. I'm being real with you.
I know. Hey, he just came out right now saying he put a fat professor on check because the fat professor was saying healthy eating is offensive, and Joe Rogan was like, "What?" He was talking smack to that professor.
Healthy eating,
it's
offensive.
It's offensive. That makes sense in this day and age. That makes sense that somebody would say that.
Fuck that.
In this world, at this time.
Robert, let's go get some fucking jumbo jacks and 2 fucking tacos, 99-cent tacos.
We will be culturally accepted.
Yes, I got you, homie. So,
no, I was gonna say that he had two guests on. One was Graham Hancock. The other one was this geologist. And thank you. And this geologist spoke about a company that recently had their patents approved. They were quiet for I think he said 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
Their technology involves sound.
Okay.
And the whole basis of this is that this sound can levitate things, can move things.
Holy shit.
Can pick up a block that's probably a ton, that weighs a ton, and lift it with nothing but sound.
Yeah.
So next year, they're going to start pushing out this technology because now they have their patents and now nobody can take it from them. Nobody can kill them in case they put it out too early. But next year, you're going to start seeing technology where they use this to move heavy items. Not only that, but lift cars off the floor, from what I hear.
I believe it because the whole cell phone and GPS, they've been around since like the late 80s. We just barely started receiving it in the early 2000s, So, I mean.
But you know what? They got this
kind of like ahead of time.
Backwards technology.
Yeah, they do.
They're basing this on Egyptian and I want to say
they do. You're right.
Indigenous technology, where they assume.
Well, they just found a whole new mudslide. The new temples, or pyramids, or buildings that were built under the mud, and I guess they're discovering it. Like those buildings, It's called type in mudslide 2022, and it came out last month. They were discovering all these buildings under the mud, I guess there was like a mudslide. I don't know how many years ago, like centuries, but the buildings and it's built the same way how we're building buildings right now. So it's kind of weird. Like type in mudslide 2022 and it pops up. It has pictures. They're discovering it's all new information.
It's freaky because a lot of this stuff is all starting to come together. Like pieces of the puzzles are finally starting to make sense.
I know. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say one more thing, and then I'll let you guys go because I know you got getting other callers. Fuck Gavin Newsom and all the liberals tonight.
Hey,
I mean,
that's what's up.
There you go.
I still can't believe that fucker won.
Okay, caller, your name or where are you calling from?
Manny from Phoenix, Arizona.
What's up, Manny? How you doing, man? You got a question, comment, or complaint, or a story?
Well, I got it's old news, probably like 150 years old, whatever is the date.
As long as it's still trending.
Yeah, but it's news to me because I just found out on the topic of if Native Americans are Israelites.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a letter written by Thomas Jefferson.
Okay.
And he's writing to somebody else. I don't even know, but he's stating that actually, and it's on a government website.
What's he stating? That what is he stating exactly?
The Native Americans, that they are in fact descendants of the Jews.
Yeah, well, it's possible.
So
I mean,
yeah, well, I mean, why not, right? But I don't know. Just thought I'd share, because pretty interesting, because it's like government official website,
But you got to realize that what is it called? That one museum that's super famous in the East Coast, the Smithsonian.
Oh, what do you call it?
The Smithsonian. They make it a thing to suppress a lot of the information about these continents.
As far as the Smithsonian, I'm going to tell you this right now. It is so fucking big that I went there one day thinking I'm going to see everything.
Yeah.
No. Take about 3 days. It's
not like Disneyland, Disney World.
Bro, it's just a lot. If you want to learn, if you want to hear it and walk through, cool, whatever.
You didn't even go through the basement.
Okay, no. Here's my thing. Natural History Museum right here in LA. You can go through it in an hour or two. Okay. But Smithsonian, you got to take your if you're willing to learn and educate yourself, take your time. That's what I say about 3 days.
Yeah.
It's like people say Central Park. Oh, it's just a park, bro. Central Park is like a fucking city, homie.
It's a few miles, isn't it?
Hey, the park in Mexico City is they say is bigger than Central Park.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
And
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, a lot of people, like Americans, have gone over there. I've seen YouTube videos, and they're talking about that. Like man, this park has more history. Has the only colonial castle, European colonial castle, which is the Castillo de Chapultepec, if I'm not mistaken. But like interesting, history.
Oh yeah, it's important for us to now use these platforms and all these platforms to get information about our past, because if there's anything that's more suppressed, it's our past.
It's our past, bro. Let me tell you something. My sister, has gone to Mexico City, several times, and has stood in front of the pyramids. Okay,
really?
I'm not sure which one.
Yeah,
but there's a certain way you clap, and it sounds like a bird. Like a bird.
Okay, I've seen videos of that. I've seen clips of that. It sounds exactly like the bird.
And it's very, very true,
That's
bro.
Weird.
Like for me, I haven't gone over there yet. But when I do go, I'm gonna document that shit, because our people, bro, are not only we're truly blessed, not only were we truly brilliant, bro, but we are swept under the rug, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because we stay quiet.
Yeah, we are.
That's true. We do. Well,
that's
you know
real.
what? I don't want to agree with that completely. We do, to a certain extent, do stay quiet. But if you really look at Mexico's history, there's been a lot of people that have gone against the grain and have put their lives on the line to let people know the truth.
Yeah, yes, I agree with that. Not too many. But let me take it a step further. What about that fucking Gavacha the other day that fucking went up on the steps of that pyramid?
Oh, yeah, she was from Spain.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
make to top it off.
She didn't, bro, let me tell you something. She didn't give a fuck. To me, she was desecrating that fucking pyramid.
She did whatever her natural instincts told her to do.
Okay.
You know?
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Carl.
One more thing I want to say.
Yes.
One more thing, if I'm allowed, it won't take long.
Yeah.
I was right here where I'm from. Well, I'm from LA, originally, but I'm living here for the past like half my life, But in Phoenix, I found out that there's a series of canals, and these canals like feed the city with water coming from the Rio Colorado and like from the north, from the northern state, like the melted ice, and they say it's like a wonder because the whole city is like the 5th biggest city in the nation, and it's in the desert.
Wow!
So that and that's thanks to the native people that live here.
Wow!
Yeah, I mean
so that's always like interesting thought.
Always good. It's very important right now for everybody to look into the past. I mean, there's one thing I want to bring up, like the whole. I don't know if you're a fan of Frida Kahlo.
A little bit. Now, and
I'm not a fan.
Oh, Frida.
Okay, and I'm gonna say a little bit. I'm talking about the art part. I'm not talking about their lifestyles.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about her art and her lifestyle because she is an elitist. She was rich at that time.
Yeah.
When most of the indigenous people in Mexico were suffering. They were pretty much the servants. They didn't get any education. They didn't get any money from the government.
Yeah.
But Frida Kahlo and her husband, I think it was Daniel something.
Diego something.
Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a great artist too.
They were rich. In a time where a lot of indigenous people were dying of starvation. They had no education. They were forced to work for them. They had their lands taken. But I see people celebrating these two artists that really didn't do anything for Mexico. It's funny because somebody in Mexico would say, I don't understand why the United States hold her so high up. We don't even care about her here on this side. Mexico doesn't even care about her. But for some reason, here in the United States, everybody's in love with her. Even though she was just an elitist.
It's a few people that do it. I don't.
She's like the Kim Kardashian of Mexico.
Probably, yeah. One thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, she holds some kind of social, like status, like, I don't know, art, or I don't know what do you call it, like Kim Kardashian, like, all she did was art.
There was actually,
and I guess she portrayed it in a way that, like, impacted people, but,
yeah,
I mean, I've seen some of her songs, like, they look crazy, but it's like a lot of her suffering or stuff, but I never really got into her work or nothing.
Yeah, it's like what we do now. We create this system like Me Too, which she probably created around her time.
Yeah.
Her suffering and her exploitation of using the indigenous people for her paintings.
Yeah.
Made her famous.
All good, caller.
For sure.
Thank you, my bro. Appreciate
it.
All right, brother.
Have a good night.
Let's go. One more call, Norbert, and we're out of here, okay?
All right.
One more call. So if you got a...
I'm not gonna lie, I love these calls.
I love the fucking calls too, but I'm fucking tired. Let's go. Caller, your name or where you calling from?
Don Perruco.
Don Perruco. Where you calling from?
Perruco.
The women love it when you roll your
Portland,
eyes.
Oregon. Rip City. 503rd.
That's right, bro. You got a question, comment, or complaint?
I got all of them. No,
dale.
I had a question for you. Have you checked out the Mandela effect thing?
Not yet, bro. You know what? I saw a little bit of it, but like I'm kind of like still.
Wait, is he talking about the movie? Are you talking about the movie?
No.
No, what's the most memorable thing you have about the Mandela effect, though?
Good question.
Do you know?
Okay, like I'm asking you guys right now. I mean, do you guys wear any like Jordan shoes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you know what it looks like, right?
Of course.
The little label.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what is he wearing?
No, it's just a
like what type of clothing is he wearing?
Well, you can't tell with stitching.
Yeah, but you can still tell what type of clothes he's wearing, right?
I mean, you would think tennis shoes, shorts, a jersey, and a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see that's how you want because everybody that I asked, everybody remembers wearing shorts, and like now he's wearing pants. But I mean, like I'm talking about like on the daily basis. Like I went through some shit like that in the beginning. I didn't believe in that shit either. Like I was like, bullshit. But like that, like the more I seen shit, I was like, fuck. Like I know I remember this shit. Like I couldn't be wrong about like. I could not be wrong about all the things that I remember being this way, like the Looney Tunes, it's spelled, like tunes, like music. It's not TOONS, now it's spelled like tunes, like music. Yeah. Like I don't remember that shit being spelled that way, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, check it out, man. I'm telling you, this shit.
Well, I want to say the Jordan part was that I think we brought this up that Jordan had to change the image of the shoes because Nike owns. I think it was the first ones that were Air Jordans, right? The first ones that Nike were Air Jordans.
Of course, yeah.
So when he decided that he wanted to take back his image, he couldn't use that name anymore because Nike owns it.
Okay.
So he ended up changing it to just Jordans.
Okay.
So with that name change, other things had to change also, so that Nike doesn't get their cut.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be it. Why you see a change in it now?
As far as you can trade the label, and he's always wearing sweatpants. But anyway, the question was about have you ever heard about like a flute? It's like this flute that the Aztecs used to use before, like they went in the war. It's
I think you have one of those, right?
Thing
the screaming one?
Huh?
Tony might have one of those.
Which one?
The death scream?
What? For real?
I don't know if it's
you
a
blow
death
into
scream.
it and
it sounds like a scary ass fucking
you would blow
scream,
into it
like
and a scream would come off.
Let me hear.
That way the enemy will get
maybe that one.
I don't know.
No, that sounds like a normal beat though, man. Come on.
Yeah,
no,
a little bit, something like that, but a little bit more louder.
Here we go.
Yeah.
There would be one where it would be like, like super loud. Like it would sound like somebody's really like a banshee.
Like I heard it and I was like, that shit's fucking scary. Can you imagine, like running into that shit? Now that sounds like the camote guy. Camote.
I don't know, bro.
No, but anyway.
What about? There you go.
La tuya.
Te la lavas.
Yeah.
All good, carnal. Thank you, man.
La tuya, Maui.
Appreciate
all right,
you,
but
man.
yeah, no, I was just curious if you check that out. Just when you have time, check it out. And
I promise I will.
I'm pretty sure at least one of those. I remember wrong.
Yeah, those things are a trip. I think Joe Rogan has one. Joe Rogan has one.
Really?
Table. Yeah. Sometimes they tell him, "Hey, can I hear it?" And he would just play it. It would sound horrifying. I mean, you can only imagine listening to this thing in the middle of the night while you're fighting somebody.
That's what I'm saying. They play that. They made that fucking sound while they're charging at the enemy. I'm just imagining those cabrones. They started running back like fuck this shit.
Exactly, bro.
But
it's a trip because they had these tactics, but when it came down to Cortez, they didn't use any of it because Montezuma pretty much fucked everybody.
I'm not wearing no more Nike Cortez.
Well, I mean, they were just confused. When those motherfuckers like showed up, they're just confused. Shiny armor and shit. Like
exactly.
It was like us. Like now, some pinches marcianos. They show up and they got all this weird ass gear. We don't know what the fuck to do.
Right.
So yeah, I mean that's
yo, man, Mexico is scary, dude.
But anyway,
all right,
to ask that and
yes, sir.
again, Don Perruco.
Don Perruco.
Perruco.
All right, then have a night.
Yes, have a blessed one. All right, let's go. One more call, and then we're going to get the fuck out of here.
Mexico is scary, man. Those villages are
Hold on.
dark and...
Don Perruco.
Hey, I appreciate all those super chats, Don Perruco.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Frank calling from Oregon. I just had something to say.
What's up, Frank?
Yeah, man, I always hear people, Raza say, we need to boycott this, we need to do that, this. I feel like we need to boycott our own, like, in Mexico, because truly, man, like, they don't care about our people. A lot of our people come trying to cross the border, and, a lot of them die, and in the end, the Mexican government, they don't even care, man. Like, they don't even talk about it. And yeah, I used to hold like the Mexican flag. I used to rep it. I was all about it. But then I realized as I grew up that why am I doing this? They didn't care about my parents coming here. They don't care about my friends' parents that came here. I just realized that it's like time to say something to our own people, the people that are in office over there in Mexico. That's why a lot of our people right now are going through what we're going through right now.
Well, I mean, you really just need to look into the past of Mexico. I mean, once Benito Juarez lost to Porfirio Diaz, I mean, Mexico went down to shitter. Porfirio Diaz literally gave the keys to the Spanish, French, and English empires. He pretty much gave them the lands they use. He gave them the rights. He gave them the gold. He gave everything to the Europeans, because I don't know how many people know this, but Porfirio Diaz he's a mestizo. He's half Mixteco, which is an indigenous tribe from Oaxaca, and half French. This is why his body is buried in France.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
You gotta realize that his body is buried in France. It's not buried in Mexico. He that was an honor for him to be buried in France.
Yeah.
And it was funny because it's funny because 10 years ago, if you would have gone to that tomb, it looked like shit. It was broken down. Nobody took care of it. Who gave a fuck about him? But as soon as the guy, the current president, AMLO, as soon as he became president, this guy hyped up Benito Juarez so much that somebody went back to that cemetery and fixed up Porfirio Diaz's tomb. So right now it looks nice and shiny. But nobody gave a fuck until AMLO started talking about.
Let him finish. Go ahead, bro.
I was also I heard everything you said, Norbert, but I was also reading this article about how high ranked like people in office over there in Mexico, how they like how people over there like they don't use the money they're supposed to use to help the people over there.
Yeah,
they use that money for themselves. Yeah. They buy like luxury cars. They buy houses for the kids, and then I realized that there's a lot going on over there too amongst our own people. We're like all other races. We're not perfect. We have our problems too, like all other races. But I just feel like we have like the head to see what exactly is going on. It's not this person, it's not this race, or that. It's the Mexican state. They're the ones that they don't even care. They could do more, but
and they never will, because, like I said, you got to look back into the history. It wasn't until
I will, man. I will look back into it more.
It wasn't until this year that the Mexican president announced that the electric utility of Mexico, the owners of that company, which is just one company, all that money that was paid for that electricity went to Spain.
Wow.
All of that money went to Spain because Spain has power in Mexico. Spain never left. As soon as Diaz won, he gave all that power back to Spain. That is why when Biden had that little reunion here of all the countries south of here, Spain was invited because Spain still has a lot of power in these countries. They control a lot of the things. They control the media. They control the utilities. But the current president of Mexico right now is trying to put a stop to it. He's trying to. He actually took that company away. He told Spain, "You guys aren't getting any more money from that utility.
Yeah,
all that money is going to stay in Mexico."
Yeah,
I will look into that for sure.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I'm telling you don't give up on the pride of being Mexican and what it represents.
Thanks,
because honestly, after Diaz took power, he gave power to the Europeans. But before that,
it's sad, man.
Benito Juarez was pushing for us.
It's sad because I've heard from like other people. You know what? You guys have so much pride in your flag. It's true, but you know what? Our government does not see that. And they should, man, because even though our people are not over there born, they still hold that flag with pride. But the government over there seems like they don't see that. Like they don't care.
I hope what I've told you, you know why they don't care.
Yeah.
Because a lot they had.
Interesting. Thank you, man.
But he had a lot of power. They still do.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it, homie. You were the last caller of the night.
I appreciate you, Tony. Thank you. Thank you both. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
Bro. You too.
You too.
All right. That was the last caller of the night.
That was a good one, too. I mean, I do hear a lot of people that, they don't want to represent Mexico because of what they force our people to leave,
Well,
Can I put something out there real quick? Before we get off? Yeah, okay, I know a lot of people right now around the season, we're putting up Christmas lights and it doesn't mean shit to you guys. But sometimes to the older people, they want, when they ask you, your parents, whatever, they're older, they can't get on the stairs, they can't get on the, on the ladders. Around the season is the season when old people are falling off ladders and shit like that. So if your people ask you, hey, can you put up that light? Just go ahead and do it. Because if not, you're going to spend the rest of your fucking winter in the hospital taking care of your old people because they fell off the ladder. So I'm just putting that out there because a lot of people fall around this time.
Yeah, that's good. That's good
Absolutely.
advice.
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to say this. You shouldn't be able to allow your parents to get up on the fucking ladder.
You can't stop them, bro.
No,
you hide those ladders and they will figure out a way to get on top of there because
that's old school mentality.
I understand, but you know what? I used to tell my dad in Spanish, "You're no spring chicken." Okay? And I go, stop. Okay, and I used to do it.
Yeah.
Antonio, por favor, déjame. They used to tell me that. And I was like, Apá, por favor, cálmate.
Yeah.
I'm your son, let me do it. So.
I think that's around the time when you finally take the mantle, right?
Yeah.
You finally say you're the
You know who made me take the mantle?
alpha.
You know who made me take the mantle? My grandbabies. Grandpa, we went around the block and we saw lights on the houses. Why do our house not have lights? So I got to put up Christmas lights. Yeah. So fathers out there, look, let me tell you something. Any fucking weak motherfucker can be a dad and get a girl pregnant. But it fucking takes a man to be a father.
Just because it don't mean shit to you.
Be a fucking father.
Be a father.
Yeah,
for sure.
Just because it don't mean shit to you, don't mean shit to your kids or people around you.
That's probably the most important thing about in our culture. You need to be a father. If you're a father, be a father. Even if you're in a shitty situation right now and it doesn't seem like you could be the father, you could still be the father. You can still tell your kids you love them. You can still call them.
It's
you can
not
still
their fault.
Visit them. You can still see them.
Absolutely.
They're your legacy after all.
Absolutely.
Once you die, they're gonna be the ones that represent who you were.
Yeah. Always remember this, that anybody can get a girl pregnant.
Yes.
Anybody. I mean, fucking rats and roaches reproduce. Okay? But it takes a fucking true man to be a fucking father and to father his fucking children. Take him to school, pick him up from school. You know what? Do his tarea with him. Do his fucking homework with him. Read with him. Put him to bed. Give him a fucking bath. Feed him. Love him. Nourish him. Take him to his football practices. Pick him up from his fucking games.
You don't have to have that second job to make sure you pay the bills. Because honestly, if you have a kid, that is your second job. Making sure that kid comes out right. And that's the thing about our culture. We have to work 2 or 3 jobs and we don't do the part that's most important. If you're gonna have a kid, have the balls to have the responsibility to know that it's a job to make sure your kid comes out right.
Yeah. Look, let me say something. Somebody said free SPM, okay, on the live chat. Take it any way you want. I don't care how many people cut me off. Protect your children, love your children, nourish your children, educate your children. Don't molest your children.
I don't know. I saw this one story.
That's what I'm going to say, Norbert. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's what he did to a 9-year-old.
Yep.
Go ahead.
This might sound dark. I don't think it's dark for me. But I saw this one headline that a local hero gets arrested for killing 9 pedophiles. And I like to think he is a local hero for killing. I mean, it's going to sound dark, but he killed 9 pedos that were convicted. And they call him a local hero.
You know, let me say this. And I agree with you, Norbert. I'm going to tell you this. Let me explain to you guys the difference between criminal and civil. And I'll make this quick. In criminal, in both juries, you have 12.
Yeah.
In both juries.
Yeah.
Criminal has to be unanimous.
Yes.
All 12 have to say he's guilty.
Yep.
All of them.
Yep.
In civil, you only need 7.
Is it civil more for money?
Yes. Civil's all for money, okay? All you need is 7. When these pedophiles are convicted, it's unanimous.
Oh, yeah.
That means they had unanimous,
Evidence.
if you evidence against them. So I don't understand when people are still protecting and standing up for these fucking pedophiles because they were fucking rappers. I'm sorry, bro. You know what? I got fucking grandchildren, homie. I got children. So you guys can say whatever you want, hate me, cancel me, whatever the fuck you want. I stand for women and I stand for fucking children. Let's protect them.
Well, I was thinking, I hope they transferred that guy to Texas.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Nah, I was just gonna say I could tell the difference between a fucking 9-year-old and a 13-year-old and a fucking
like I said before, our children are under attack.
That's
the
weird.
children are under attack.
Children are
right
under
now.
fucking attack,
Very
bro.
fucked up circumstances. Very fucked.
And I don't know why people support this man knowing that he did what he did. This guy thought it was normal. It's not. There's nothing normal about it.
Yeah, somebody put, Tony se enojó bien pronto. When it comes to children and women, yes, I will get upset, bro.
Yeah.
I will fucking get upset, bro. I don't give a fuck.
It's the job of a real man to protect those two.
Look, let me tell you something. If I ever saw somebody's child getting harmed, if somebody's trying to harm them, I'll kill that motherfucker. Yeah. Okay?
Facts.
So, look, I'll kill that motherfucker and go to fucking jail and take my motherfucking mugshot with a fucking smile.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, that's the only time where you'll feel right.
Yeah, because those beautiful children, bro, are helpless. Okay? And they need our fucking protection. And you got motherfuckers out there molesting them and fucking abusing them. Fuck you. Anyways, go ahead, Alex.
We're good.
I want to give a shout out though to El Joseph for dropping $4.99, saying it's okay for single mothers to fall off ladders. Some, not all. That was a super chat.
Yeah, I guess.
Anything, Alex?
No.
Okay.
No, nothing. We're good.
Norbert, anybody want to go ahead and
Just mainly the live chat, because honestly, I have a ton of fun talking with all of you. Without you guys, there is no Roadium Radio, there is no Freaky Tales, there is no Verse for Verse, there is no Dining with the Wizard, there is a lot of shows, but without you guys, there's none of that. And I appreciate everyone, even the ones that are there just to talk shit. I love all of you guys.
the fucking headphones moved again.
Yep.
You saw them?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's normal
Alex,
nowadays.
As a reaction to my emotions.
Take down our tags right now.
They're off.
Okay, cool. You can see them.
They've been off.
Okay. Make sure you the time so that we can go back and look at it, okay? Anyways, the fucking headphones moved again, bro. Okay, anyways, everybody. I'm going to give a shout out to, once again, Norbert. Norbert's News. News with Norbert.
Norbeez Enterprise.
Go ahead and get your news from an unprofessional perspective.
Yes.
And I want to say this to Lattis. Lattis, I want to say this. Thank you for calling in and always fucking kicking facts on me. So, much love, much respect to you, carnal, from West Texas. I'm going to give a shout out to Alex Cervantes Enterprise.
Yeah.
If you guys need a smog legally or illegally, hit him up.
transmissions.
Yeah, he's under investigation right now, but don't worry about that. I'm only playing. So
I got specials on transmissions right now.
Right now, hit them up.
Chevys.
Hell yeah.
Hit me up.
Right. Holiday specials. Okay.
Hot transmissions.
Yes. Then my son B-SKANLESS for helping me promote this,
Yes,
and
sir.
also the Hip Hop JEDI, who always uses the Force inappropriately. See
Watch
you guys.
out for him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got
See you
things
guys
going.
Friday, Freaky Tales with Marvelous Inc. Hopefully he doesn't cancel. If he does, he's canceled. Marvelous Inc. Much love,
All
much
love to
respect. Carnal.
Marvelous. Follow Marvelous Minds.
Yes. Okay, let me give a shout out to the Rock Bottom and well said, Tony. Al 100, carnal. Have a blessed one. See you guys soon.
It only takes a phone call. The possibilities are endless. Let me take you away from it all. Let me take you away from it all. It only takes a phone call.
Hello. Hello.
You got it locked on Roadium Radio. Ha! Got him! Ha! Got him!